We're live. I'm about to go live. I don't have time for this. He's coming. He's coming here, yeah. I didn't want him here. Some viewers wanted him here, so I had to give in to their demands. You know what it's like as a YouTuber. The mercy of your viewership, right? Well, I haven't seen Ryotaro in a month, maybe 2 months, maybe even 3 months, dare I say. And yeah, I'm not overly excited about it. Yeah. Anyway, I've got to go live. Alright, I'll speak to you later. Yeah, alright, bye. Oh, hello guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what it is. Good to see you all right here in the Abroad Japan studio. We're waiting for a very special guest. I use the word special lightly because he's Ryotaro, isn't it? And here he is.
Did you call me?
Fucking hell. You missed
Did
him.
you just call me?
He's just been sitting on the floor for like 20 minutes. Wait, go back down. Are you actually... No, he was quite well concealed. That's a concealing.
I think
That's
I
good.
did that. All right.
That was good, that. All
Shit,
right.
I'm dropping.
And you've just
everything.
dropped all the photos. What are you
from,
doing?
Oh, Charlotte's here.
Show the viewers.
Okay,
Look at that. That's Charlotte.
Charlotte. Oh, it's not focused even.
Whenever good people come to the studio, we take Polaroids, we stick them to the wall. You've got Connor, Charlotte, PewDiePie.
You don't have mine yet.
And we don't need.
You should clean myself everywhere. Like at least you have to have 5 of them.
No.
What do you mean no?
Let's burn it if we do that. Anyway, guys, where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments. Switch.
All right, switch.
Switch around. Massively inconvenient studio.
But can you conceal yourself? Try it.
Can I what?
Can you conceal yourself totally down
Can
down
I
below?
conceal myself?
Yeah, exactly. Hide. Too fat. Still too fat. Still too fat.
No.
All right, because I thought you would slim down a bit, but
Right,
you know.
get out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
You dropped the one of PewDiePie on the floor. Don't be happy about that. Anyway, how the devil have you been? Well, first things first, guys. Where are you watching from? Texas, Massachusetts, Netherlands, Singapore, New Zealand,
Everywhere.
Texas, Wisconsin, Toronto, Chicago,
Oh my
Chris's mum's room. Fantastic. All the places, all the great places to watch
On
from.
Earth. Yeah.
Fucking hell. How have you been?
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
It's been how long now that we haven't really seen?
We
Actually, we bumped into each other, right?
had this really weird moment where we actually ran into the great Ryotaro in the first day of filming in Hokkaido.
Yeah.
We were at Chitose Airport. There was me, Natsuki, and just me and Natsuki actually.
Yeah, in Sapporo. Yeah.
And we came out the airport to film, and then we just ran into Ryotaro. He was just standing there like a melon.
No.
Fucking-
I was walking towards the rental car, right? And then you actually tried to pass me, and I said, "Oh, Ryotaro-san." I was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" It's like,
yeah, he was just standing there. And what were you doing in Hokkaido?
No, I
you
was
certainly weren't coming with us.
Was it? you didn't ask me. You didn't ask me. I was in some business there.
Doing business.
Yeah, doing business. Yeah, doing business at the place.
What kind of business?
Oh, it was like the training actually at the Upopoi. It's like the biggest national museum of Ainu.
All right.
And you haven't been there, have you?
I've not been to Opapoi.
Upopoi. Upopoi.
Opapoi.
Upopoi.
Upapoi.
Yeah, it's kind of it's the Ainu word means singing together.
Right.
And,
Sticking together.
Singing together.
Singing together.
Not sticking together.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Very good. Well, but were you sad that you didn't get to come on Journey Across Japan?
No, I was too busy. Let's put it
Fair enough.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it was good. Funnily enough, we had like really nice weather the whole time we were in Hokkaido doing the series.
Yeah, what did you do over there?
Well, I really wanted to cover like the snow and the coldness and stuff. We went to the coldest city in Japan, which is called Rikubetsu.
Rikubetsu, yeah.
And we went there. It was the hottest day of our trip. It was 3 degrees Celsius, and I was like, "Fuck's sake!" When I pictured the series in Hokkaido, I pictured like blizzards and pain and suffering.
Yeah.
And it was actually quite pleasant.
I mean, mind you, that place, the coldest place, should have gone down to like -40, right? Yeah, and then that was like +3 for your skate.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. It wasn't ideal.
Well,
But it was fun. Somebody says, "Chris, please bump up the sound." I will bump up the sound. Bumping.
Up. There you go.
It might be because I've limited the sound.
Oh, you did. You did. Just turned up, limit off.
And what have you got planned in the foreseeable future?
foreseeable future. I am actually. It's a Golden Week is coming, right? Golden Week to May.
Don't remind me.
What's happening?
Golden Week is the worst time ever. Like my friend was going to come over in Golden Week, and for those of you who don't know, Golden Week is like the biggest holiday in Japan. It lasts about a week.
But wait, more than a week this time. It's 9 days this year.
Hence the name Golden Week. And basically, like, everyone goes home, right?
Yep, everyone goes home.
Back to the countryside from the city.
But we are now in the countryside, so
are we?
Kind of.
The seventh biggest city in Japan, the countryside.
Countryside.
But it's a very busy time to travel.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going there right before the Golden Week. That's a clever me, right?
Wait. Where are you going?
I'm going to an island. It's like the island that 99% of the Japanese people would not know about this place. It's called Hatoma.
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 Why did 90% of people not know about it?
99.
90.
Well, it's because people just don't go there. It's like a very tropical island. You've been to, or we've been to the Ishigaki, right?
Yeah.
Where you got your ear hurt.
Don't remind me of that either. Fucking hell.
Yeah, so just right next to it. It's a very small island. I think the population of the island is only 50 people.
Jesus. What do they do on this island?
Oh, it's tourism, really. But I think there are about 4 or 5 like small guest houses. And then my friend actually owns one of them.
Of course he does.
And
of course he does.
so
Ryotaro's friends own everything. The tentacles of Ryotaro's empire wrap around
even
Japan.
the island, exactly. So I'm going there like towards the end of April just to visit him.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, Joe says, what's happening to the studio when you move to Tokyo? Are you going to give it to Ryotaro?
Yes.
No, we're not.
Yes.
Although, awkwardly, I think this place, right, the rental is 3 years. And if I go to Tokyo, it'll still have 1 year left on it. So you can keep the room, but there'll be no studio in it.
No studio.
So, yeah, you could do that. You can have that. And that'll be just as good. Somebody said, Chris, when are you going back to Ebisu Circuit? Remember Ebisu Circuit?
Oh yeah, Ebisu Circuit got damaged by the recent earthquake, but I think it got recovered very recently, fully. So we should go back. Yeah, we should go back there. We should do the race.
The race. Yeah, drifting.
Yeah, drifting.
That was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, it was actually.
I got to sit in the passenger seat of like the greatest drifter ever. He wasn't the Drift King. It wasn't Drift King level, but he was really good and. Just like it's crazy drifting. You can see in the video, we became sort of 1 foot away from smashing into another car and ending things. It was pretty fucked.
I remember you filming my a scene with me of me saying he's gonna die.
God, let's not go back there anytime soon. It's nice of Chris to bring his dad on the stream. How do you feel about that?
I didn't know you were half Japanese.
Oh. Where's the bloody Beppu hot spring video, mate? Upload the damn video. What video? Oh, that's coming out tonight.
Oh, is it?
I released a video last night. Have you watched it?
No, I haven't.
You fucking what?
I'm busy.
Whenever I release a video, I expect all my friends and family to watch it. If they don't, they get
a father.
They get
I
no
told
presents.
you I didn't know you were half Japanese. That's it.
Yeah.
So what is it about? Like Beppu, right?
We went to we did go to Beppu. We also went to this ghost village. So Connor and I went.
Oh yeah. I watched it maybe 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Brilliant. But we went to this ghost village in Miyazaki that's been left abandoned in the forest. Then we went to Takachiho Gorge, which I imagine you've been to.
Oh yeah, 5 times.
5 times.
We already covered it in my channel as well.
So. He's above us.
What did you watch? I mean, what did you see? I mean, apart from the boss village, what did you do?
Looked at a gorge.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
That's it. Oh, okay, no.
And we also went to Beppu Hot Springs, and we went to a dinosaur love hotel called the J-Saurus Hotel.
What a name.
J-Saurus. Jurassic.
What a name.
There's a copyright infringement waiting to happen, that one.
Yeah.
But I do have some snacks for you. At some point later on in this stream, we're going to order lunch. And we're going to let.
Did you? I didn't know that.
We're going to. And we're going to let viewers decide for us.
Oh, okay. That'll be nice.
But look at this. First of all, you can wear this.
What is this?
Look at this. This is the Abroad Japan
happy.
jacket.
Oh my god, the Japanese style jacket.
Put that on.
Oh, yeah.
Cover up that hoodie.
I love to.
Get some quality merchandise on.
There you go.
10 times better already. It does look good on you, actually.
Does it?
Chris, are you rebuilding the studio when you move to Tokyo? How's travelling Japan in August, September? How's travelling Japan in August and September, Ryotaro?
August, September. August is too hot. But September will be nice. Still hot though.
Yeah.
But depending on where you go, I strongly recommend, if you're like traveling in summer, to go to Hokkaido or
Hokkaido.
like northern part of Hokkaido, like the coldest city. In Hokkaido, in that area,
Rikubetsu.
it'd be very Rikubetsu. It would be nice to go there.
Rikubetsu.
No, because
God, there was fuck all in Rikubetsu. We really this coldest town in Japan. I thought there'd be something, right? There isn't. There's nothing.
No. You see, the only thing you do, like or when you go to Rikubetsu, or given that it's a minus 40 degrees, is that you just kind of shake the that wood, like wet towel, so
Right.
that it becomes really like hard in about 10 seconds. Because it's so cold, right? It gets like you're frozen.
Right.
And also, another thing you do is that using that towel to like nail the banana. Oh no! Using banana to nail it. Nail the banana. Nail the banana.
Yes.
Yeah. Just that's what you do, because just try to prove that the soft things become really hard. That's it.
You nail the banana.
No,
Wow. I really wish.
Nail with banana.
I really wish Ryotaro had been with us in Hokkaido. Well, look at this.
What is it?
Presents. Look at that. First of all, the wrapper of the breakfast I had. I had pizza bread. Pizza bread. Yeah, some nice things. Green dakara.
Green dakara, the sports drink, right?
Yeah, imagine Picari sweat, but actually nice, and you get green dakara.
Green dakara. It's
Call that-
got
call that
some
health.
like vegetable. I see like some photos of vegetables. And what else?
I've also got
Haribo.
yeah.
Haribo. It's German. It's not even
It is.
Japanese.
Gold Barn. Do you know the song?
No, just sing it.
German
Sing
is
it.
like Haribo. Was it Haribo macht Kinder hoch und Erwachsene ebenso?
I didn't know you spoke Japanese.
Hey,
I mean, in German.
hey, I speak Japanese.
Oh my god.
Speak Japanese, German.
Japanese, everything.
3 words in Spanish. Yeah, I like some nuts. Have a nut.
Like mixed nuts with like a maple
Yeah.
flavor.
And this.
What is it?
This is my secret weapon. This is the thing that got me through the cycle. Banana. It's like a Minute Maid
Like jelly.
It's like basically baby food. It's just a mashed up banana.
Good for you.
For me, I like baby food.
Baby food. Yeah, exactly. Baby
Takes me
food.
back. But later on, we'll order some food to the studio. Some actually real food.
Nothing you brought me is like Japanese at all. German mixed nuts, like you can get it anywhere.
No,
And
it's
it's,
not
even
like
like,
this.
it's even got like a maple like leaf. It's Canadian. Anyone Canadian?
That's not
Anyone
how it
from
works.
Canada?
That's not how culture works.
Banana. It's like more like
Oh my
Philippines or
God.
Thailand.
Chris, how did your antagonism with Ryotaro develop? How did it develop?
How did it?
I mean,
Tell me.
I think Ryotaro just learned he could bully me and get away with it. And then all the comments are like, "Oh, Chris, you're so mean to Ryotaro." There's literally an episode where he like kicks me across a room, and people are like, "Oh, so mean to Ryotaro." Oh
Where was that? I thought, yeah.
no! It was
It was the Karuta thing.
some silly video. I can't
yeah.
remember. Oh yeah, and that
Yeah,
as
the
well.
Karuta thing. I kicked her.
I don't know. I think he's just naturally a dickhead, and I think that kind of
Natural.
reflects through the videos.
How can one become a naturally dickhead?
Just be yourself. I've been trying to kick a friend's butt about going to Japan together. Any advice? He's Italian and he loves food. How do you
Then, well,
how do you tempt an Italian to come to Japan?
We've got spaghetti using the ketchup. Napolitan, we call it. Just maybe that
Can't
could be
do
like-
that. That sounds horrendous.
Well, you know Napolitan. You've had it before, right?
Yeah, but that just sounds awful. With ketchup?
Yeah. Yeah, but what this?
Brilliant.
I had like a survey, worldwide survey, of what you think about like cooking pasta or spaghetti with tomatoes, ketchup, right?
Right.
And I think only Japanese people and Danish people were on it with us. They are totally agreed upon it.
getting it
Danish,
wrong.
they said that they actually love it, or the students' food. What they said.
Ketchup in pasta. Chris, old school Ryotaro and Chris travel videos, my first love, and what made me originally subscribe. Ryotaro, do you have any marriage advice for Chris? Try to convince him to have children. You have 2 children, right?
I have 2 boys. Yeah.
Are they good?
Yeah, they like, well, both of them, right? And they have like 2 guns each.
What? What? What kind of? What do you mean?
Well, they their hobby is to try to to shoot me.
Oh.
Every time I go home, they like
Well,
just come with guns and.
That is undoubtedly a noble endeavour to shoot Ryotaro, best children ever.
And my eldest son, his the game that he loves right now is Biohazard.
Right, that's a good game.
Exactly.
It's a cracking good game. New one coming out soon, Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah.
Chris, has Ryotaro tried black ramen from Toyama? I hope you two have a great stream. Toyama black ramen,
Exactly.
I remember that. God, that was a hell of a dish. It's like we had it on the original Journey Across Japan, myself and Charlotte. And I think you recommended it actually.
I did.
And it was just this saltiest looking shit ever. And it was like you put it in your mouth and your mouth sort of ignites. Like the closest way to do it would be to like just put some soy sauce directly into your mouth, and that's still more pleasant than black ramen.
See that the Toyama black ramen, like that place I recommended. It's called it's a Daiki, the name of the ramen shop that you went to. Yeah, that's the most like famous one because it's the saltiest one. But the other restaurants are not. It's not.
Yeah?
It's a lot better.
Edible?
It's
better.
Well, it's bettable. It's edible and it's good.
Did you say bettable? I like that. That's a good word. He's
Bettable.
inventing words.
Exactly.
It's not even midday.
Invention.
He's invented bettable. It's not quite better. It's not quite edible. It's bettable. Wiseman Sam says, greetings from the UK, guys. I'm currently going through a breakup, so your stream helps me a lot. Thank you, Chris and Risotto. What advice do you have to Sam, who's broken up with his partner?
Well, find another girlfriend.
Find another girlfriend. Sorry to hear that.
Just see the future.
See the future.
See the future. Just see the future.
Agony Aunt Ryotaro.
Think about future. See the future,
God.
and you will find the future.
See the future. There you go. There you go, Sam. Best of luck to you. I only watch Ryotaro's channel. What is this channel, and who is this Chris?
He's got everything right.
Can you imagine?
His life is going like.
Can you imagine? There's actually some people out there who only watch the Ryotaro's Japan channel.
Oh, it's 90%.
90%.
90%.
People.
No, you know what?
People in a hospital ward.
People used to watch your channel, and then find my channel, and unsubscribe the channel.
People in a hospital ward who are bedridden and have no access to change the channel are forced to watch Risotto channel.
What kind of people is that?
A lot of people.
What kind of hospital is that anyway?
Very special hospital.
Very special hospital. You can't even.
Philip says, glad to see you both live and happy. We are live. But are we happy?
I'm not sure about that.
My question, Chris, how dare you? How dare I?
How dare you for what? Like having me here?
It's the sort of thing you say, though, isn't it, in every video? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, Chris? That's ridiculous, man. Chris, people still call you Risotto, crikey.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, that's the only name I get called.
Apparently, look at this, though. Chris, you look very thin. Oh, my God, go for you. Thin.
Oh, thinner.
See, when I don't make videos with Ryotaro, I get thin. The stress levels go down, and the thinness happens. So bear that in mind. Don't
try to zoom yourself. Just show.
Just look at the thin. Also, I just you got to wear the right top. I was wearing I was doing a fucking awful thumbnail photo yesterday for a video that came out. I don't know if I have it on screen here. This one. Can you see that, viewers? Can you
my God!
Can you see the thumbnail?
That is like
thin.
Yeah.
Look at the thinness. But like originally I was wearing this other top and I just looked awful, and I switched to this and it looked good. So it's all about wearing the right top. It's got to have a nice round hair and fit the arms.
Talking about fashion.
I'm the king of fashion. We all
Chris
know that.
Broad talking about fashion.
I am the master of fashion. We all know that. Ryotaro, how long did you live in the UK? Because sometimes he has an accent. How long did you live in the UK?
4 years.
4 years?
4 years. Yeah, 4 bloody years.
4 bloody years. Well,
in a place called Bayswater and Paddington.
Bayswater?
Yeah. In
Paddington?
And Paddington.
Like the bear.
Like the bear, yeah.
Did you ever meet Paddington the bear?
Yeah. He was fat.
So that fucking strawberry jam. Wait, no. What was marmalade, right?
It's marmalade. Yeah, it's
marmalade.
It's marmalade.
Yeah. All right. This is the big moment, guys. The moment it's all been leading up to. What the fuck are we going to have for lunch? I will propose some options.
Yes.
And you will decide. Although I think we should definitely get sushi. Because I'm sort of person who like eats rice and then dies and just
Really?
gets
I didn't know
knocked
that.
out.
You
Get
never told
knocked
me
out
that.
by rice and stuff.
It was alright.
Chris, are you guys gonna stop doing collabs when you move out of Sendai? Definitely, no more collabs. We're done. When I leave Sendai, we don't need to see Ryotaro ever again, except on Ryotaro's Japan, God forbid.
Exactly.
No, I think we could do more stuff.
Yeah,
though.
sure,
Like you
sure.
come to Tokyo. Weirdly, even though Ryotaro lives up the road, he never comes and says hello. Why don't you come say hello, Ryotaro?
Because you're never in Sendai.
Oh.
That's it. You're never in Sendai.
true,
And I'm
actually.
busy.
I've only been
Again.
back. I've only been back like a week from Kyoto.
Oh, exactly what it is.
And then I'm off to fucking
yeah.
Kyushu next week for a cycle with Connor. We're doing another cycle.
And I was in Osaka and I was in Hokkaido and I was in Kyushu. Right? So we never
No,
in Sendai really.
cycling around Kyushu, 1 week, 800 kilometers. I'm gonna die.
Then you're gonna get slimmer even.
That's the plan. So every evening I've been going to the gym and trying to cycle like 20, 30 kilometers. It's not been going great, admittedly, but I'm a bit worried. I have on the first day of our cycle, we've got to cycle about 100 kilometers, which is fucked. And I haven't cycled that much since September last year. What do you think's going to happen?
Nothing.
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 You think I can do
Nothing.
it? Do you think I could do it?
Well, I don't know. Well, at least as long as you don't time travel.
Can Chris cycle 100 kilometers? Look at this.
Yeah,
there's a
there you
new
go.
poll. There's a new
Oh,
poll.
really? Survey?
Yeah.
You can do that.
YouTube is finally becoming like Twitch. You can do polls now. You can do a poll to see, guys, if I can cycle 100 kilometers. Which I can, of course. If I can't, I'm fucked. All right, so we've got tacos. You should get ramen. You should get an omelette. You should get McDonald's. I like that one. You should get spaghetti with ketchup. Fucking-
There, yeah, well, we should order that. We should order that.
What options have we got?
Napolitan.
All right, we got sushi. Is sushi available?
Yeah, sushi. Yeah, sure.
No. Oh yeah. All right. So option one is sushi.
Yeah.
Like a plate of sushi.
Yeah, plate of sushi.
Could be good. Option two is not that.
What?
A pizza. There's a good pizzeria. Pizza.
Pizza. But that's not interesting at all. Like, everyone out there have some way or another have had pizza before.
There's McDonald's. Have you had that?
We can show them some Japanese McDonald's. I mean, Japanese
Show the culture. Share the culture. of the world.
teriyaki, whatever. Because they've got these Japanese specials, right? Normally, yeah, they do. Like teriyaki, tamago, whatever. Right now,
I'm edging towards what have we got? Bluefin tuna, Marmite Kit Kats, Oyakudon. Oyakudon's a good shout actually.
Oyakudon.
Chicken, pineapple pizza, and then burn it. Let's burn it.
That person must be Italian.
Indian food, ramen, a pie, a literal, just a pie. Look at it's just like a fucking pie there. Oof. I don't know. I'm edging towards sushi. It'd be good to get something cultural. Cultural.
Yeah,
Cultural.
or
Like the man who sits before us here. We need the culture.
Pizza is not culture, Japanese culture, at least.
Yeah, it's true.
Japanese culture.
All right. Chris, as a fan of cultural folklore, what's your favourite Japanese folklore story?
Do you know any folklore?
The Tale of Ryotaro. I don't know any. No.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Tell us some folklore. What's the
Well,
most famous folklore in Japan?
Momotaro.
What's that? Is that
The
little
guy,
kid, right?
the little kid, like he actually tries to give some gifts to like sweets to a dog, a monkey, and a bird, and they become allies and try to beat the devil.
They're trying to.
Oni.
Why do they do that?
Because the Oni was doing some bad things to the village.
Excellent.
Yeah, and then and there was actually another folklore someone made up, and just kind of like having the perspective of the devil side. It's like
Right.
devil is like the Momotaros are trying to attack them. They've got some kids, and you know what I mean. Like so, the different perspectives, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm not sure what I've learned from this folklore.
Don't do bad things.
I don't. It's not even folklore, but I've heard. Have you heard the myth of the mountain wolf? In around Kyushu, they say there's a wolf that lives in the forests, and they hear it at night, howling. Even though technically there's no wolves left in Japan, there used to be wolves here, and then they died out.
Still,
but they say there's still some wolves left in the mountains of Yamanashi around Mount Fuji.
That should be like a Siberian Huskies or something.
Well, we should go and do a video in search of the wolves. They call them ghost wolves because they are like ghosts.
Oh, really?
You can hear them at night going in the mountains, but nobody can find them.
Dogs can do that too.
But it's definitely a wolf. Shut up.
What's the
Don't ruin
difference?
the myth.
What is
It's a
the
wolf.
difference? Have you heard like dogs doing the same thing, right? You've heard it. You must have heard it.
Yeah, but this is the howl of a wolf. I'm sure people can distinguish the difference. They
People,
say
can you?
I can't, but the people who've made, I hate you. We've got a story here, but no, I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good. And Japan is just one big pile of mountains, right?
Yeah, true.
Much of it inaccessible, particularly in central Japan. And I think it could be interesting. It could be an expedition, dare I say,
Yeah,
to go and find the ghost wolf of Japan.
People like some people don't know that like the 3/4 of Japan are mountains.
3/4.
3/4, yeah, 3/4, yeah.
And
The people just live like that edge of Japan because until like 90s or maybe even like 2000.
Yeah.
Year 2000, like people thought that Japan was like more like a kabukicho neon, like a Blade Runner, like just like that, like right behind us, and also like Kyoto. That's the only kind of two image that we had, right?
it is, yeah. It's nice to mix up a bit. Like, we did a video recently, which you were in, God forbid, where we went to the mountain village of, what was it?
Oh,
Naraijuku.
Naraijuku.
And that was really nice. And that was a
really
part of Japan I'd like to spend more time in this year, especially as part of the health and fitness. It's a shame we didn't get to walk the Nakasende Trail.
That's true. Yeah. We just drove though.
Shocking. We didn't know you ran out.
I still remember like the mushroom, the rice, they served us at the ryokan in Naraijuku. Was so good.
very good.
So good. And then bear shabu shabu.
How
What is it?
popular are e-bikes in Japan? Do people use them much?
It's becoming popular, but not as popular or widely spread as the like Europe, for instance. Because in Europe, right, you see it everywhere. You can just rent it, like you can just return it somewhere else, but we don't really do that. We just started to do it, but
The first time I went to Kamakura, the beautiful city by the sea. There was lots of Buddhas. There's the big Buddha there, the Daibutsu, and that was where I did my first e-bike experience in Japan. It was very good. And really, I should be doing this upcoming cycle with Connor just on an e-bike. I just thought, I've done the cycle now. Let Connor suffer for his stream, and I'll just cycle along on an e-bike. But
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get the bike that looks like a normal bike, but it actually is secretly equipped with a battery.
Chris versus Ryotaro chess boxing when?
Can't play chess.
Can't play chess.
Can't play chess.
You can learn though.
I can learn though, but like you seem to be good at it.
Did you watch my chess boxing?
I did. Like I had no idea because I didn't know the rule in the beginning.
Right.
So I started watching it. I was like doing, like punching, like it break. Like
How did it feel seeing me do that?
do that.
Who do you think was going to win?
Well, like, at the moment that you started like playing chess, and I realized that there are like some still chances that you're winning, but then you did. I was quite amazed.
What about boxing? How was my boxing?
No chance. No chance. You just got slimmer. That's it. It's all the result of the training. I mean, you lost weight. That was good. But I'm not really sure about the.
I was definitely a bit harsh on myself because after that I was really disappointed with how I did. But really, I'd only trained in boxing for 3 months, and it wasn't even like every day. It was like every few days.
Yeah.
And I never went proper sparring with anyone. I never actually had a proper sparring match before.
Because
the first fight I actually ever had, sparring practice real, was in the fucking fight. What a moron. Don't ever do that. Never do that. And there's 300,000 people watching. But I think the real miracle isn't that I won. It's more that I survived those 3 rounds, right?
Yeah.
When you're boxing, it's like you're constantly like moving, dodging, blocking, going like fucking... It's so much movement required and footwork, and it just destroys you. It does. I'd like to see you do it though. I'll gladly spar with Ryotaro.
I don't mind doing boxing too, but I don't mind doing the Spartan that you did. The Spartan, remember?
Spartan race, yeah.
Spartan race, yeah.
Yeah, do another one in May.
Yeah, in May, right?
You gonna join in?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Fuck
about
off. No, you're not. You're not gonna join in. But you should.
Yeah,
do
you
it.
should.
Natsuki's gonna do it.
Oh yeah, sure. I would.
Chris and Ryotaro, would you do a video going to a baseball game? How about going to the new ballpark in Hokkaido?
In Sapporo. It was
the one in Dallas.
World Baseball Classic is going on right now.
Yes.
And Japan has been winning 3 times in a row.
All right.
And
bragging now.
well, last night there was like surprisingly that last night our opponent was Czech Republic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, when they were like number 2 in Europe, and number 1 is I think Holland, I guess. And I didn't know that Europeans actually play baseball. Or cricket.
I know nothing of sport, and I'm not the man for the job to cover that.
Boxing, sport.
Well, yeah, but even that I wasn't that good at. Joshua says, my wife and my friend and I were walking back from Kyoto Station to Gion the other day.
Okay.
And 2 Japanese men in their 60s were drunk. One tripped over a step outside of the station. I helped him up and made sure he was okay. They were then very insistent we follow them to a shop 5 minutes down an alley. We politely declined. Did we avoid getting our organs stolen? Those signs on Broadway. I know, they're probably just nice people.
Yeah, they're just drunk, nice people. That's it.
I've never heard of anyone getting their organs stolen.
No,
in Japan.
In Japan,
Don't worry about that. It'll be all right. I went to the Kyoto bar literally a week ago, and I was going to stream it, but I realised to run a bar well, film the bar, and then stream it was just insanity. So I backed down on the stream. For the best. But the bar went well, and I think it'd be a good video, and it did go.
Were there many people?
Yeah, we had about 100 people. We sold the whole event out. Let's do it ticketed.
Good.
Because there was no way we could just have spontaneous...
Yeah, I was there like a day after.
Oh, fucking hell.
On purpose.
Bastard. Went well, though. But just interestingly, while we were down there, we were in Gion, the geisha district, and the nightlife district of Kyoto. And we watched a Yakuza thug assault a Family Mart man. A worker at Family Mart, the Yakuza guy wasn't served quickly enough, and so he sort of grabbed him, took him out of the Family Mart and started shouting at him.
Really?
Yeah, it was really awkward. And we were like, I think Ian went in to sort of try and break him up, but the Yakuza guy was like, fuck off. And it was pretty bad. But
I'm pretty sure you set it up. You said it all up.
No, I didn't. I did. I've got some photos of it. I better not show it. I don't want to leak the Yakuza man's face. Yeah. But the good news is the police came and tried to break it up. But it was insane. I've never seen anything like it, really. You don't see fights and things like that in Japan.
No fights on the street so much.
Yeah, the fact that, I was kind of shocked and taken aback by it shows you that these things are rare. But it was quite a weird moment. Yeah. Have you ever got in a fight with the Yakuza?
Well, in Kabukicho.
Really?
Yeah, several times actually. Because I used to live in Tokyo, right?
What did you do?
Oh, not with me though. Like just Yakuza just fighting with others.
It's a nice man.
Not myself.
Natsuki, we did a live show in London. Natsuki told us of the time that he got in a fight with Yakuza. He allegedly won the fight, but we have no independent way of knowing. So
no,
I wouldn't take that
really.
face value.
Really.
Chris, my vote is for Caesarea for lunch.
What? Caesarea? Yeah, well, that'd be great.
It's not
I love it. I love the place.
No.
You know what? I know this Italian friend of mine. He went to Caesarea for the first time in Japan.
Right.
And he goes like, "This is the taste of my mom." He said that. This is like exactly.
Did he phrase it that awkwardly?
That's what exactly he said. I mean, so I was so proud. Since then, I've been proud of the taste of my mum.
He ate some
exactly. So that was exactly what he said. I was like,
What the fuck? What did he eat?
I think
Is he eating some pasta? And he's like, oh, it tastes like my mum.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way. That's the way he said it. But loved it.
Oh, my Lord.
Anyway, so, but you know what he exactly meant. But
I really hope you keep documenting your fitness journey, Chris. I'm struggling to go back to my pre-baby weight. It's been a great motivation to see you trying to get healthier and fitter. Thanks for sharing your experience. Thank you very much, Hannah. It's been really fun getting fit. Not only do you look in the mirror and go, oh yeah, I'm not like crap for once. It's nice just to be able to run up the stairs and jog and cycle and do all these things. And the things I want to do the most this year actually involve climbing mountains, either in Japan or back in Europe.
Right.
And just, I'm never happy that when I'm out, when I'm outdoors, basically, either cycling, climbing, walking. What are you smiling about?
No,
what the fuck is this?
I just remembered.
What is this?
In the video that we did, the Hanami, the flower
cherry
blossoms. You once said in the video that there are no mountains in Britain. You said that.
There's mountains.
And then there are like just so many comments. There are mountains in Britain.
What I meant to say was there's not many mountains in England.
High enough, right?
Yeah, there's not many good mountains in England, but they are there in the Lake District. Yeah.
Lake District, yeah, I've been there.
But no, keep up the good work, Hannah. And like, it becomes this cycle when you start getting fit and you start
Sure.
seeing results and you can start doing things.
And you can't really stop.
Yeah,
You don't want to stop.
absolutely. And that's why I said yes to this cycle. Not the greatest timing going on this cycle so soon after the last one in chess boxing, but I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun.
When are you starting
Light
again?
man.
Which?
1 week's time. In
Okay. So,
Fukuoka.
right. It'll be nice though, because Fukuoka will be like a lot warmer.
Yeah, we love it.
And then it'll be the cherry blossom season too. So it'll be beautiful.
Stunning, dare I say.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you very much to you and Ryotaro. I haven't learned English on Abroad in Japan. Oh, sorry, I have learned English on Abroad in Japan since April 2016 and finally got my current office work 1 year ago.
What?
It's a Japanese international company and English is often spoken at the workplace. Oh,
So it's a Japanese person.
Japanese viewer.
Oh. Well, see, I actually met many Japanese people that like who actually have learned or learning English. Yeah.
Through Abroad in Japan.
Yeah. Taste of
That's what we try and do.
taste of my mother. Yeah. That's how you learn English, right?
I did. Oh, God. Ryotaro, do you miss Australia? I just stayed at
I do.
Darling Harbour in Sydney.
Oh
for
my
a week.
god. Oh my god. I totally miss Sydney.
Do you miss Darling Harbour?
Yes, I do. I do miss Darling Harbour.
What is Darling Harbour?
No, it's a nice kind of it's a harbour with like lots of restaurants around it. I used to not live, but I used to go there all the time. Like I used to live in North Sydney,
Oh, right.
like for northern part of Sydney called I don't know. Those of you who are watching from Sydney or Australia, it's the place called Wollstonecraft. 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 It's like
World of
right
Warcraft.
next to No, it's not Warcraft. No, it's like Wollstonecraft. But it's only like 15-20 minutes from downtown Sydney, and that's used to love it. I used to love it. I still love it, and I want to go back. But since the borders are opened, I think it's now time to go back there.
Absolutely. Yeah, you haven't really travelled overseas since COVID, have you?
I'm going to Taiwan this month.
Oh, cool. I'd love to go
First
back
time after like 3 years or so. But yes, I miss Sydney.
You've
That's true.
got an absurd fan here. He says, "How does Ryotaro look so young? Almost the same as you." I think somebody needs to get some better glasses, because if you think we look the same, you need to sort it out. That's nonsense.
And I just want to ask, what's his name again?
Hamtier.
Hamtia. I just wanted to ask him like how old he thinks we are then. The same. He says
Well,
same and the same as you.
How old do you think Ryotaro is, guys? And how old? I mean, I'm 30. How fucking old am I? I'm 33 this year.
I've become 50 this year.
Oh, well, there you go. Spoil the surprise. He's 50 this year. Wait, so you're 17 years older than me?
Yes, I am actually.
You can tell, right? You can tell. Chris, as a Chinese girl solo travelling in Japan soon, should I feel pressured to wear makeup every day, especially when going to fancy restaurants?
No.
Just wear a face mask.
No. That's it. That's it. The whole Japanese government just declared recently that we're going to not ban it, but like it's okay not to wear it from like 13th of March, which is in a few days, right?
Thank
and then,
fuck.
but this is my forecast. What's gonna happen now is that people are gonna still wear masks.
Oh, yeah.
That's 100% for sure.
They're not going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
No, you don't need to wear makeup every day at all. Don't worry
No,
about
no,
that.
just don't
Why
worry
would you
about
need to wear makeup? Well, that's fine.
That's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Just be natural.
Just
Fine.
live
Still
life to
be-
the full, be natural,
still be
have a
beautiful.
great time in Japan. Ryotaro, have you ever been to the Netherlands?
Yes, I have.
What's it like?
Well, because I used to live in Germany in a city called Düsseldorf. It's only like 2.5 hours away from Netherlands. Oh, Amsterdam rather. So I used to go all the time, like Amsterdam, the Rotterdam, and some.
You go to House ten Bosch in Nagano.
But that's not Netherlands.
Not Nagano, sorry, Nagasaki.
That's not Netherlands.
It's
It's
the
a
same.
theme park.
It's the same.
Netherlandish.
Very impressive theme park there. They put their money where their mouth is there. Chris, I lied. You're my favourite YouTuber, not Ryotaro. That shut him up. That shut him up, didn't it? Yes, that's what I want. I want unanimous praise on this live show. All the praise I deserve. Chris, I've been to Japan 17 times over the
17
past...
times? Oh
17,
my God.
Jesus,
17 a lot.
You've been here more than I've been here. 17 times over the past couple of decades, but I haven't been since before the pandemic.
Okay,
I'm
all
visiting again in May. What do I need to know? What has changed?
What has changed? I don't know. What do you know? What has changed?
Everyone just wears
Nothing.
mask.
Nothing really. It's just people wearing
Honestly,
masks,
yeah,
that's
I
the
get this
thing.
question a lot, and nothing's really changed.
Nothing has changed. People still don't speak English. And
But yeah, you'll definitely notice a lot more people wearing face masks. You might feel like you have to wear yours more.
yeah.
But for the most part, yeah, it's business as usual. Things are good.
Yeah.
Things are good. Chris, it's a great wacky weekend, but why didn't you order any food or special items at the Jurassic Park Love Hotel? I think because it wasn't very good. Originally, the Jurassic Park Love Hotel in Beppu, we were going to make a whole video out of that, but it was crap. There was no like dinosaurs.
Actually, I've seen that hotel before.
Yeah, like
that's right in front of the self-defense force, right?
Yeah. It's
I saw it.
The exterior is way more exciting than the interior, right? And they've got some animatronic dinosaurs and things, but it was pretty underwhelming. And Connor and I were like dead by the end of the trip, and we were just sort of like, nah, we won't bother with that. Chris, why is Ryotaro such a no? Chris, I just woke up to your stream. I just want to thank you for motivating me to come to Japan. I'm currently studying here, and I'm looking forward to doing all the things you did in your videos, like the Spartan race. What do you think? What do you think Ramadem should do?
In Japan?
All the things we've done, all the videos we've done over the years. What do you think?
Go to a morning market.
Morning market, yeah.
Oh, the morning, yeah. That's actually one of the like.
Genuinely,
the videos that I still remember, having fun.
I remember being dead because it was the morning market in Aomori, right?
It's like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m.
We had to get up at 5 a.m. Don't go to morning market in Japan unless you like getting up at stupid o'clock. It's on a Sunday, right?
It's on a Sunday. So like the night before, we actually went out and created a video. Was it nightlife in Japan?
That we did.
That we did, and that was fun too. I got tipsy a bit, but anyway, I was skipping.
It's the first time you've drunk in a while, if not ever.
Decade.
But the morning market in Hachinohe, so fucking cool and underrated.
Yeah, it is definitely. I mean, Hachinohe is one of the cities that like not so much like kind of has noticed, I would say. Like before, actually, we made a video. You know what I mean? Like and now, like there are actually many foreign tourists, especially like the abroad in Japan viewers, go there. And actually, I went there last week, and I went to visit a restaurant called Nene. And the lady, the kind of pinkish...
Oh, the horse lady.
The horse lady. Yeah.
There's a lady who loved horses. I remember vaguely.
She says that. Nene is the izakaya. And she said that there were like so many viewers actually went there and asked her to do...
The power of Ryotaro and abroad in Japan.
Exactly.
It's cool though. It's nice going to the places that in the countryside, especially in Tohoku, right, where most foreigners don't really know. Like when I first moved here, the guidebook on like Tohoku, it was like a page, and it was like Tohoku has a rice field, and like it was just shit. And now, like if you look at guidebooks, and more recently, Morioka won an award. What was it?
That was second, ranked second after London. I couldn't believe that.
Great awards, definitely.
No, but I just couldn't believe like seeing London. Yeah, sure. Right, it's like one of the most famous cities. But then Morioka, what the fuck?
But they've got Wankosoba noodles, so it must be good.
Exactly.
Before you gave your age earlier, lots of people guessed your age.
Yeah.
And the guesses weren't overly flattering. Lots of people said you are 69.
69.
69.
Why is it so like that number only?
We'll never know. We'll never know.
The war's mystery.
Oh god. Moving to Japan, advice on becoming familiar.
What was that?
Moving to Japan, advice on becoming familiar with my new city. I'll be moving to Fukuoka. What's advice on being in Fukuoka? I'm going to be there next week. Maybe you'll run into
advice. It's just one of the cities like actually my favorite cities in Japan.
Everyone loves Fukuoka.
Yeah, Fukuoka is so nice. It's very international, I would say, because it's just so close to like Korea. And you can actually take a ferry, like 3.5 hours, and you're in Korea. And then, so it's very international. Many tourists, many actually foreign residents live in Fukuoka, and also the food. I just love.
Yeah, I remember when I met Hyde, the rock star, the lead singer of Larkin CL. Fukuoka was his favourite place.
Yeah,
he said the seafood was like next level.
Seafood, seafood is good, but yakitori.
Yakitori.
Just go yakitori. Yakitori
All right,
restaurant.
you've sold me on it. Good luck there, though. Chris, thanks for the videos. Hopefully, I'm still alive and I can meet you in person in Japan late this year or next. Wish me luck. I wish you luck, Joshua. No, your spelling of the word meat sends a shudder down my spine. Please don't meet me. That sounds like you're going to chop me up and make me into a hamburger. I'd like to meet you. It sounds sinister. But best of luck to you, Joshua. Joe says, sorry if this is off topic, but what should I look for as an expat when renting a place in Japan? I'm debating whether to settle in Osaka or Tokyo, and if I should settle in an expat area. Is there an expat area?
There is no expat. Well, yeah. I mean,
I suppose in Tokyo it's Minato.
Minatoku, yeah, Minatoku. Osaka, I'm not really
though.
sure though. Is
No.
there an expat area? No,
No,
sure.
don't-
But
don't-
what northern part definitely is the kind of like.
The expat area in Tokyo is Minato, and it's this very
Minato.
expensive
very
area.
well. It's almost like South Kensington.
Yeah, but with lots of skyscrapers.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it's nice, but also everyone says 83%. Can Chris cycle 100 kilometers? 83%.
They're so generous.
Said yes.
They're so generous. They might be lying, but anyway.
They're not lying. 4,000 people voted.
Oh my god!
There you go.
Wow.
What's the next poll? Let's.
I should have asked like how old am I? But it's just too late.
How old?
No,
the comments said 69.
69. Yeah, so I just.
All right, what should we have for lunch? Here's the next poll. This is the big
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, we haven't ordered, have you?
No. Sushi.
Just looking at
McDonald's.
Sushi, McDonald's. What was that? The Napolitan.
We're not.
No,
I don't
fake
want- no, fuck
Italian.
off.
Fake
We're not-
Italian. Fake
not
Italian.
having dodgy.
Fake Italian. Just put it. Just it's a poll. So
No,
fake
no.
Italian.
No, I'm not. I don't want fake.
Fake. Just say.
No, because they'll literally vote for it, and I don't want to eat a
What?
pile of crap.
I'm pretty sure many people would just vote
No,
for McDonald's, and then
no.
no one's gonna vote for fake
No.
Italian. Just
No.
fake, fake Italian.
There you go. All right.
That's it.
There you
There you
go.
go.
A
There you go.
new poll that is shit. Stupid fucking poll. Right, Chris. God. People actually remember the horsepower lady.
Oh
That's
really?
good, yeah,
Oh, it's so
horsepower.
nice, so
That's
nice.
pretty cool.
Well, she actually appreciated it. She was really thanking
She was
us
nice.
for that.
Chris, general question: how was the trip to Canada? And Ryotaro, have you ever been to Canada? Secondly, I feel any different after the engagement, Chris? All the best. Lasts. Thanks for all the content. Thank you very much. How does it feel to travel to Canada? Well, the last 2 times I've been with Charlotte, it's been like winter. It's a bit depressing. It's just wet and rainy and snowy and cold. The last time I went to Canada and it was good was in like August when I saw my family in Montreal. Yeah. And like Canada's in its element in August. It's really nice. Not so much in January.
Have you been to like the west coast of Canada though?
Yeah, that's where Charlotte's from.
Oh yeah, of course,
Victoria.
Victoria.
Yeah.
I saw it all the time too.
Have you been?
Well, because I used to live in Seattle, right? So
yeah.
there's a thing
It's
called
the same.
It's a Victoria Clipper. It's a boat.
Yeah,
that ferry
yeah.
that goes straight to Victoria Island.
So you went to Victoria from Seattle.
Yeah. Many times. Oh, Vancouver too. It's so
Nice,
close.
nice.
Like 2 hours.
It is a lovely area. I do like that sort of conglomeration of Vancouver,
But still,
Victoria,
it's
Seattle.
but still like rainy.
Yeah.
It's the rainiest area in the whole.
Yeah. But it's nice.
North
it's
America.
a good
North
place.
America. So it's good.
Tim Hortons coffee, pretty good. Chris, is there a story of how you and Connor first met? Also, takoyaki for lunch for sure. Shit, we didn't put that on the list. It's too late now. Don't vote for the horrible Italian food.
Well, we
one.
can order for 2. Like just what's the second? Sushi.
It isn't how it's supposed to happen.
Just say sushi and then fake Italian. No, they want to see it. They
Why
want
have
to
we
see
let the
what it
poll
looks
happen?
like. I want to see it. Looks
Also, I realised I didn't answer the question. Does it feel any different after the engagement? It just feels good to be engaged. It's nice to have that out of the way. And because I'd been dragging my heels, and Charlotte was a bit upset. I don't know if you saw the Q&A I did with Charlotte in a recent video, where she talked about how I made her cry before. Did you see that?
No.
he's one of these annoying people that sort of nods along like they know what you're talking about.
No, I saw the thumbnable.
But like there was a few days before I engaged Charlotte. Engaged her?
Engage.
I proposed, sorry, I proposed.
Propose. Yeah. Okay. Made a
A
proposal.
few days before that, we're in Lake District, really beautiful place in the UK.
Oh, was that Lake District? That she actually uploaded a photo with like like hugging or I don't know, whatever. So,
That was not Lake District.
Oh, okay.
But no, I wanted to do it in the Lake District because we'd been there before.
Windermere.
It's a lovely area, right? And then the weather was just unspeakably bad. It was like Canada all over again. The weather was really bad, right? And I wanted to propose in a nice way with the sun shining, birds singing, like a movie. But yeah, the weather wasn't cooperating. And then one night, one evening, I don't know why, I think I was just trying to surprise her more with this proposal. I said something like, "Oh, marriage? What a load of rubbish. He wants to get married. Nonsense. Rah."
You said that?
Yeah.
Actually said that.
And then a few hours later, she was like crying. She was like, "Don't you want to marry me at all?" And I was like, "Oh, shit." She started crying.
Why did you say that though? Like,
to throw her off the scent. When I did propose in the next few days, she'd be like, "Wow, I would never have guessed this." So I was like, haha, I'll sort of talk about how rubbish marriage is. But yeah, backfired massively. Well. All that happened was she cried. And yeah. But while she was crying there in the hotel room, I was literally like, I should just get the ring out now and just propose. But you can't propose against that backdrop.
No.
So it was really awkward. Yeah. But luckily, I did propose a few days later and all was well. And she said yes. But it was, so she was like, God, it was awkward, just the crying and me being like, fuck, if only she knew the ring was like 2 meters away. And as she was crying, I was actually laughing awkwardly at the situation because she was like, "Oh, you're never going to marry me," blah. And I was like, "Oh, but the ring is just there, but I can't do it." It was so weird. It was such a bizarre situation.
But it's so man-like though. Like it's just kind of dragging.
It is.
It's like, I mean, when you live with someone for a long time, like a year or two, or whatever, and it just so become natural that you live. You're just already together. You know what I mean? So just I don't know, the timing.
It was a fuck up.
Yeah.
But anyway, fuck up on my part. Chris, is there a story of how you and Connor first met? Oh yes. We met on Trash Taste. That's the end of that story. We met on Trash Taste, got along all right. We went skiing, and then we did a video at some point. And Wacky Weekend was born. Chris, I'd like to thank you and Ryotaro for all the videos that ignited my desire to come to Japan.
Oh, okay.
Ignite my desire, which I'm going to do in just 1 week. My question is it hard to get into a Shinkansen without a reservation? It has been recently, hasn't it?
It has been recently, but like if you are taking it from Tokyo Station, Terminal Station, it's not that hard. And as long as you're taking Yamabiko and or what's that, the Hikari, whatever, the slower trains, because you cannot use JR Pass on those fast ones. Yeah, good trains. So
yeah,
as long as
don't know
those
that.
trains,
You can't ride like the fast good trains when you've got the JR Rail Pass.
Yeah, exactly. So the only things that only Shinkansen that you can take have got the non-reservation seat. And if you're taking it from terminal station, you'll be fine. Yeah.
But they are very busy at the moment. It's like they stopped the Shinkansens and they took some off during COVID, and they haven't like brought them back up to speed.
No.
Why haven't they fucking brought them back yet?
And then they're like more tourist, studying travel. So, well.
Yeah. There's lots of tourism going on. Chris, are you rocking a hangover right now? No. But I did. I didn't. I got up a bit earlier than I'd have liked, and the cats woke me up. Fucking 5, don't get a cat. That's what the main takeaway from this live show today, guys. Don't get a cat. 5 a.m, Maro, the cat, comes into the room, dragging his like toy, and there's a little bit of string with some sort of toy at the end of it, and he drags it through. It's horrible, like, it sounds like this. Well, something like that.
Right next to you.
And you hear, meow, meow, and it's like, fuck off, I want to sleep. Bastard. Why is it cats? He's a lovely cat, but god damn it, 5 a.m. He needs to sort his life out.
The name Maro, right? That was the name of my dog.
Really?
Yeah, that I had before. Yeah, it's like a Shiba dog.
Maro?
Yeah, Maro, Maro.
Did you steal Charlotte's cat's name?
No. Because she died long ago.
Oh, what are the odds, though? Crikey. Hello, Chris. I really enjoyed the chess boxing match you had, and I was wondering how much chess training you did before the match. Also, would you ever be interested in doing a chess stream? I am all chessed and boxed out, I think. I did train a fair bit in the chess. Every day I was playing games. And I maintain that I did play chess well until I was hit in the head over and over again and exasperated and dead. Like, if you watch the game back, which is hard to do, there was a technical fucking issue, you can see that I've got a clear strategy. I'm pinning his king and I'm checkmating him. And then I had this round of chess, got hit in the head quite a lot, came back and I was like, I'll just move a piece. And I'm fucking so annoying.
But like, did it like? Did you play the game that as you planned though? Because when you after like getting hit so many times,
the first round was as I'd planned, and I had a clear lead in the first and second round. And I think if I'd had a few more seconds in the second round to move, I would have won because I knew what I was doing. I knew like, I can checkmate him in a minute. But then I went away for boxing. The round was
minutes,
about
was it?
2 minutes or something,
2 minutes,
and then there was another minute or two either side of prep. And I completely forgot my strategy in the heat of the moment. And yeah, the boxing really fucked me over. It was really hard.
Would you do it again?
I don't know.
that kind of boxing, chess.
I don't know. It was really fun. The thrill of coming out in front of like such a big audience. That was the best bit. Like coming out, you've got there was about 20,000-30,000 people in the building, 300,000 people watching online. It did feel like, wow, all eyes are on this moment, like, and that was really fucking cool.
I shared it like in my Japanese, the Facebook, right? And many Japanese viewers are like just watching it, and then I got so many messages like, why is he playing chess? why is he playing chess in boxing like ring? I got so many messages like I have no idea.
To people that don't know, don't know the sport, they must have been like, what the fuck is this? But no, I don't. I'm really glad I did it. Would I do it again potentially? I feel like I never really got to actually hit him in the face properly, which I was a bit disappointed with. I was looking forward to hitting someone in the face, as nice as he was. Chris, thanks for keeping me sane with the videos. I see you putting out and planning many videos. Are you getting a lot of rest, though? How are you combating burnout? I mean, you only get burned out when... Burnout isn't so much overwork, it's overworking but not enjoying what you're doing.
Exactly. It's more like mental.
Yeah. And I work like a crazy motherfucker. Like today, got the live stream, then I've got a really important video call, then I've got 2 podcasts, then I've got to put up another video and plan a second video and script a video that's coming out later in the week and punch us around the face and then get ready to cycle. And I've got, there's like so much, but like I enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, as long as you're having fun with it, generally. I think you're fine. But just...
Generally. But I'm getting enough rest. Again, I am.
Sleeps well. And have 2 cups of coffee every day, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Coffee is the secret. When are you going to go and do a round trip from Gillingham in the UK to Ito in Yokosuka and make a William Adams video? Do you know Samurai William?
No.
The first like foreign samurai.
Okay.
British guy from Gillingham, Kent.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Tokugawa.
Yeah, because that's the way from, right? Yeah.
Became Tokugawa Ieyasu's bestest friend.
Yep.
Just like you and I, it's the same.
Which is which?
He's the emperor, the shogun. I've come from Kent. Right. Chris, what is your go-to coffee? And Ryotaro, what about you? For me, cold brew coffee from Starbucks. Cold brew coffee, perfect. It's just right. It's just so nice, so fragrant, so wonderful. What about you?
I like Chili's. Yeah, Chili's. Iced coffee. I always drink like this.
Tully's.
Tully's, yeah.
Chili? Is
Chili's.
it? Do you pronounce it Chili?
Yeah, Chili's. Well, Tully's, like they say Tully's in Chile. Tully's in Japan, right? But I think it's Chili's, isn't it? Like how you pronounce it? Because they're already there, but I didn't know. Like in Seattle, right? It's from Seattle too, but they weren't there. I don't know. Never. So they said Chili's.
What do you order there?
Iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Yeah, like this.
It's good stuff. Like iced coffee is just the perfect thing.
Yeah, that's fun.
Chris, David, thank you very much for your kind words. You're a great filmmaker, Chris. Thanks for the years you've given us. It made COVID far more bearable. Any upcoming features on Sofubi? I've been making Sofubi.
Sofubi.
What's Sofubi?
It's like a figure of made out of like a soft kind of a texture. Like those like anime or like what's that? The manga figures. Like that's made out of the material called soft, like right. soft vinyl. So that's like like soft plastic.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's bloody awesome. I don't know what Sofubi is. I almost want to look it up, but should I do a video on it? Is it?
Yeah. Well, we can go like Akihabara and kind of shop around it. Like, because there are many shops like specialized in Sofubi.
That's bloody awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, David. I will check it out. I'll give it a good old look. Maybe Joey and the Trash Taste lads are probably well equipped to handle software.
Yeah, I think that Joey must know like many like shop owners
yeah.
like who actually handle.
I think he's doing something in Akihabara today or tomorrow.
Is it?
Or he's doing something. I'm also glad that there's not been an earthquake this week, because every year around this time in March, there's always an earthquake.
Yeah.
Right, and there hasn't been one, and I've been a little bit on edge because the last year, what day was it? It was like 10th or something.
Yeah, 10th or something. Like very close. Like
we had a really big one.
Yeah. So if it happens now,
but maybe the last one a year ago was big enough that it took a lot of the energy out of the. I don't know. I'm not a seismologist. I don't know anything about that.
Actually, there was like once that I was doing live streaming, not on YouTube, but something else. Like I forgot what it was, but there was an earthquake, and then when I was doing live streaming,
where
in Japan, like when was it last year, during the COVID, that was what was the thing called live streaming but only voice. What's that thing?
Just disappointment. That sounds crap.
No,
that was the thing that everyone did.
Yeah, exactly.
Silly...
What was that? What was the thing called?
Anyway,
so that
died off so fast.
Yeah, exactly.
The
well, because they didn't.
Boring.
You could use it on Android. Yeah.
Rubbish. Chris, Ryotaro, you're getting very old, says Sun Tzu.
I'm getting old. Yes, I'm getting old.
How do you feel? How do you feel about getting old?
Getting old? I'm not really sure. Like, I'm doing whatever. Like, I'm doing things that I like. So as long as doing that, like you said, it's getting tired or getting burned out is more like a mental thing.
When we met, how old were you? 42, 43?
40. What was that? 40. 44.
40. No. 40, at least 43.
42.
He was a young man. The world at his
42.
feet.
42.
That's crazy.
42.
Chris, I've been watching since 2017. I was stationed in Okinawa for 6.5 years from 2014 to 2021. A lot of what you post is very accurate. I'll be in Tokyo, 17th, 20th May. Will you do any meetups? No meetups planned at the moment, but never say never.
No, say never.
Yeah. I've been a lot more open-minded to doing meetup stuff recently.
Well, you just did the izakaya, the bar.
Did the bar in Kyoto. We had the event in London. We had the Halloween party. So I've been enjoying meeting viewers in person, doing these things. So never say never. Yeah. Best of luck though, and have a great time in Tokyo. Chris, chess and boxing. No. Let's see, Chinese checkers and Roman wrestling. Perfect.
That is good.
I'll do that next time.
Yeah, just practice.
Where would you rather spend a few years, Okinawa or Western Tokyo, near the two Air Force bases? I'm guessing somebody's got to decide where they're ending up.
Yeah, guess so.
Where would you go? West Tokyo or Okinawa?
Wait, West Tokyo would be, I think, Atsugi.
And
is
convenient.
a kind of base, isn't it? So
yeah.
I'll definitely choose Okinawa.
They're very convenient, but Okinawa. West Tokyo is like really good to get to stuff, but Okinawa.
Yeah. But if you like the tropical weather and a beautiful scene and all that, I think Okinawa is better.
I think Okinawa's a lot more livable than even I realised. When we went down there and did the series last year, I did sort of think, wait a minute, this would be quite a great place to live.
Yes,
why don't I live here? It's really not. Go to Okinawa if you get the chance. I know most people don't get the chance, but if you are able to, go and spend a few days down there, fly down there for like 3 days, go and sit at a hotel.
He must be like, just join the army or something. I don't know. Yeah, so.
Do you know any good night festivals in November? I want to visit, and that's high on my list.
November.
Good night festival in November. Very specific. Very specific indeed.
What is that?
Go on, you know a night festival.
Well, I don't know the ones are really popular in November, really good in November. But there are many festivals in November too. But I just can't, like the ones in Tohoku. They're like mostly in summer. So I'm not really sure in November.
Apparently, the cyclathon won the most charitable award at the Streamy Awards. Streamy Awards. Hey!
Really?
That's good, isn't it?
Wow.
Connor's accepting it right now. Fuck yeah. Hey! Well done, Connor.
Well done.
Awesome. That's great. That's fantastic, especially because we've got the next one coming up in a few days.
That is true.
Well deserved, though. Well deserved. Not because I was on it, but because the streaming.
Seeing it now, yeah.
Well, like going across Hokkaido for 8 days, doing 100 kilometers. Connor streamed all day, every day.
Yep.
And I can't do this for like 2 hours. I'm dead.
See,
he was on the ball for the whole time, and I don't know how he did it.
I just live streaming it for like 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever. I don't know how would you do it. Like
it's different on Twitch or doing that kind of thing, right? Because you don't have to be as switched on as engaged. You can sort of relax a little bit more because you're cycling a lot.
Because I'm with you right now talking. Then maybe
terrible, isn't it?
then I could do it because if I have someone else like it together, then I can. There's like then I can talk about something together. And then, but imagine just speaking to the camera on your own for like whatever hours.
Yeah, I can't.
Because some people do it on Twitch.
Well, I mean, he did have me there, to be fair. But also, it's about interacting with viewers, isn't
True.
it? Interacting
Talking
to people, right?
Of course.
That's the essence of streaming. It's about engaging people and talking. And Connor did great there. So, it's amazing news, though. I'm glad the cyclothon paid off and delivered an award for that.
That's amazing.
But yeah, that's really cool. And we raised like $300,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is really cool.
That's very nice.
And we're going to be doing another fundraiser, and that's the same charity on the cyclothon in Kyushu as well. So awesome! Thank you very much, guys. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know that we won that. That's awesome. Chris, have you seen the Konbini confession video on YouTube? Interviewer interviews drunk Japanese people while drinking Strong Zero. I think I did see an episode of that. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't. But that sounds very interesting, though.
That's like the ultimate premise, just going around getting drunk, just interviewing people on the streets of Tokyo. Fantastic.
Yeah, and then the people who are drinking Strong Zeros, be careful.
Yeah, that stuff's nasty.
That
stuff's really bad.
That's very bad.
Hello, Chris and Ryotaro. Chris, you mentioned you're a Depeche Mode fan. What are your favourite songs? Best regards from Ireland. People are people. Enjoy the silence.
People.
Walking in my shoes. Walking in my shoes probably. You don't know Depeche Mode?
Well, I know because that was
Personal
like
Jesus.
my high school, I think. How old were you? You must be like kid, like a little kid.
I wasn't even born when they started.
Yeah, exactly.
But I tell you what song I don't like by Depeche Mode. I just can't get enough. I bet that's your favourite song, isn't it? I can't stand it. I hate that song. That's a low point. But other than that, I think I like every single one of their songs. Congratulations on winning Best Philanthropic Event for the Cyclothon, Chris, says Lear. Thank you very much, Lear. I am ecstatic and delighted. I'm one of these people that's not very good at reacting to things. Whenever something good happens, I kind of go, oh, that's good. Even when I won the chess boxing, I sort of just stood there and went, ugh. Like you're
like that. Yeah.
I'm not a good.
Yeah. You're not a good reactor.
I'm not
at all.
I'm not one of the trash taste guys who's like got the energy and the excitement. Oh my god! I can't do it. But I'm very happy. And later on today, I'll be sitting in a chair eating a sandwich, and I'll be like, "A job well done. Very good."
Yeah. You said it. Nice.
Chris, Ian Ryotaro are actually two bitter enemies masquerading as friends for YouTube. Here's $5.
Thanks. And it goes to him.
It goes to me, yeah. But I'll pay for your lunch. I've done fucking live shows for you, and you've kept all the money. I'm keeping any money from this.
Well, just fake Italian, right?
Yeah, no money for Ryotaro. All right, it's time to order some food. The votes are in.
Yeah.
Fake Italian still winning. Fuck's sake.
What is it?
Oh wow! And Ludwig won best streamed event for the chess boxing competition. Yes. I was in 2 events that won awards.
Wow.
And I was in vaguely in one of them. Actually, I think our fight was the longest in the chess boxing. And I was in a good chunk of the cycle stream. That's awesome. Oh. Chris, there's a rumour that you dislike Gaunt, and that's why you haven't collabed. Also, congratulations on winning the award.
Who's Grant?
Who's Grant? Oh no!
It's like Gaunt.
He's the presenter of Trash Text.
Oh, okay.
Nice guy, legend. I do like Grant. I do like. We climbed a mountain only recently, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, he's great. I just don't think we found a way that it can work or where our interests overlap or align. I'm still definitely keen for doing Taken for Granted. It's a series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Taken for Granted. We go do a series where we drop him off a bridge and he has to escape a bag. And that's going to be Taken for Granted.
What?
I do want to do that. Even if we don't do Taken for Granted, I want to make a trailer, like a fake trailer for this series.
Yeah, you're so good at it, right? It's like making a fake trailer
that'd be
for
fun.
the movie, for the film, the video that's never going to happen.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Chris, it's your boy over at No Context Abroad. Oh, it's a cool Twitter channel, No Context Abroad. He posts just clips from abroad in Japan.
Oh, really?
No context. I'm going to need you to up the silliness. I'm not getting any clippable moments. In all seriousness, thanks for doing all you do. I think I think there's some good clippable moments from yesterday's episode of Wacky Weekend, particularly in that boat. We went in Takachiho Gorge.
Yeah, the boat.
And
Right.
Connor rowed us straight into the fucking waterfall.
The waterfall.
With me at the end of the boat, in the water, holding this camera. Oh, I could have killed him.
No way.
It's fucking awful. That's a clippable moment, that is. Right. Have you been on the boat?
No, I was always like you're watching it.
Takachiho Falls. Yeah. Ryotaro may be old, but he's still crushing it. Although Stephen's written, Ryotaro may be old, but he's still crushing.
That's nice.
And then there's an
I love the latter part.
There's an image of a cat there, as if he's crushing a cat. An emoji of a cat. No, it's a little bit frightening. Plus 1 vote for a meet-up in May. I don't think there's going to be a meet-up in May. But Ryotaro will do it. Are you going to do it? You've never done a meet-up, have you?
No, I haven't actually. Well, actually, no, not as an event. Yeah.
Why not? Give the people what they want.
Yep.
More Ryotaro. Yeah. All right, let's see what we've got for lunch. Fuck's sake. So,
there you go.
We did this vote. What should we have for lunch? 27% said sushi. Yeah. 23% said McDonald's. 13% said pizza.
That's not interesting at all. Like, it's boring. So why did you put pizza there?
And then 38% said fake
Italian.
I don't even know what that is. What's fake Italian?
Let me just order it for you then.
Hopefully we can't order it. Hopefully it's not on the store.
It is. It's not called fake Italian, of course. It's called Napolitan.
Oh no, my phone is broken. We can't actually. Okay, luckily, there's no size.
No, it's so fast.
Yeah.
Look, what do you mean?
There's no size area.
We're not ordering it from size area.
Where are you ordering it from then?
Oh, yeah? Like which delivery?
Walt.
Walt. Yeah, there you go.
Come on then. While Ryotaro orders the meal from fucking hell. Chris, how did Ryotaro and you first become friends? We're not friends. That's the easy one to answer. Chris, I did actually got a book coming out about abroad Japan. 10 years living in Japan, and in that I kind of talked about how I met him. What now? Hoto Moto.
No, it's just not Hoto Moto.
You can't order from there.
No, because like Napolitan, there's just so many coming out.
Oh, I was looking forward to lunch. No, I'm not. Chess Boxing won best event. Congratulations, Chris. Thank you very much. Hell yeah. Well done, Ludwig. I know he spent like $1 billion on the chess boxing
there
event.
You go. Napolitan spaghetti.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, it's disgusting. Look at this. Nobody deserves this. It's so bad the camera doesn't even want to focus on this atrocity. Is there nothing good?
It's good. It's good.
Coffee and dining cafe.
Yeah.
This looks crap, Ryotaro.
No, it's you.
Let me have a look. Is there nothing edible on this menu? Is there nothing?
Napolitan. Just order Napolitan there.
Omu rice. I'll get omu rice for myself. So you can have the Napolitan. You can have your beloved tomato pasta bollocks. Pizza toast. Oh, ham cheese toast. God, that looks bleak. Look at that. Does not look good. That's like the cheapest ham. But I'm kind of tempted to get it. Let's get that.
Oh shit! All right.
So we've got ham and toast.
No.
You haven't ordered your...
No, Napolitan yet.
That one, right?
There you go.
All right, let's order that.
Let's go.
Wow. I'm really glad we're ordering this. This is your fault. Why couldn't you not have voted for something good?
See, like I want to
should have voted for sushi.
I want to do things that are like, just viewers would appreciate.
They're going to appreciate this, aren't they?
Exactly.
Damn viewers. Damn live streams.
Well, they said like 38%, right? I want to see what the fake Italian would look like.
Dear, oh dear. Congratulations on the 2 Streamy Awards, Chris. Let's go. Well, technically, they're not my awards, are they? But I should definitely get 50% of it. Chop the awards in half. Give me one. Chris, 2 years watching. First time from... Oh, God, it's gone. The comment has gone. 2 years watching. First time donating to former American enemies. It's a strange world we live in. Thank you very much. I'm a former enemy of America, apparently. Suppose the British were pretty ruthless. There you go. It's like 40 minutes for this
my God.
shite food to arrive.
Oh, they're taking so much
care
on making
this fish used to be my father, Ryotaro said. In this...
what was that?
We did a video years ago. The video was called "Is This Japan's Most Mouth-Watering Ramen?" We went to the town of Kitakata, which is more ramen shops per capita than anywhere else in Japan. And for some reason, we went for dinner at Ryokan. We had some fish on a stick.
Was I tipsy again?
he must have been slightly drunk because everything he was saying just didn't make sense. Or maybe he's like that most of the time anyway. But we had, it was just a fish on a stick, and for some reason
That's
you said,
That's it.
this fish used to be my father.
Yeah.
And I don't know, to this day,
So
I
then-
don't know what that meant.
So I'm your father, and the fish my first father, and so you're quarter fish.
Right. I don't know what it means. Lunatic. Honestly, crazy boy. Chris, which Only Fools and Horses character is Ryotaro most like? Trigger, easily trigger. My phone is going berserk since winning the Streamy Awards.
41 minutes.
Ah, yeah, and it's also
41
minutes to awesome pasta. God, I don't think I can wait that long. Should have ordered McDonald's. Chris, here's $5 Australian to compensate for the amount of bleeping you've had to do with the animation man.
Nice.
To be fair, he doesn't swear in videos that much, not as much as I do.
No, not really.
I'm actually worried in the most recent Wacky Weekend video that came out yesterday. There's more swearing in that than any other video I put out.
Why is that? Because you're collaborating with like your
Connor. I think I was in a stressful mood, as was Connor, and lots of things went wrong. But I just said the word "fuck" in every sentence. I haven't seen any comments about this so far, though, so maybe people haven't noticed.
$5 Australian, get a Vegemite.
We don't want to do that.
Marmite.
We don't need to do that.
Marmite.
Stick to Marmite, the good one. Chris, when are you going to get married? Says Corey. When am I going to get married? Well, first off, Corey, thank you for your comment and donation. When am I going to get married? Probably in summer next year.
Where? The question would be where.
No, it's when.
Yeah, when and where.
To find out where, we need another question. No,
I just wonder, like, because she's from Canada, and
is.
you're from Britain, and you live in Tokyo. I mean, in Japan. Really.
we're going to get married exactly in the middle.
Exactly in the middle.
In
States?
in Greenland.
Greenland.
Fuel Air Base.
But that is not the middle.
Gonna get married here. Gonna get married in Greenland. It's gonna be great. No, probably the UK.
Okay.
Just because it's a nice place to get married. I talked about this the other day. I think.
Are you humiliating Canada? Is that?
Am I humiliating Canada? What the fuck does that mean?
Britain
no, like
is great, beautiful.
it is quite good. No, the UK does wedding venues very well, castles and more than that. We've
Does it
got
mean Canada's
like in
Canada do
Japan,
well?
like the wedding venues are a bit.
Yeah, but no, it was well, unless you want to do kind of like the one at the shrine, like a proper one, the traditional one, then it's good. But otherwise, like a fake Italian would be like a fake kind of Christianity. You know what I mean? Like just the way that we do,
Awful.
like fake priest, normally done by an English teacher.
Yeah.
Seriously,
It's a bit
it's like a part-time job, isn't it?
What the? I mean, where did you get married?
In Sendai, but by real priest.
By real.
Yeah.
By a real priest. And
real priest.
But what kind of venue was it in?
Kind of like how to say it, like a church.
A church.
Kind of. Yeah, because my wife wanted to do. Like I wanted to do
Like a real
traditional one.
church?
No, fake church, but a real
Fake
priest.
church.
We invited.
God, it's like a fake church tick with the real priest.
Yeah,
tick
exactly.
In
'Cause-
Japan.
Yeah,
tick.
in Japan. Tick.
Was it a nice wedding?
No, it's alright.
Was it the best wedding you've ever had?
What do you mean, best wedding? It's as if they're a comparison.
But very good. Chris, when's your... but yeah, next year, August, in a castle, I don't know, somewhere in a village hall in
Buckingham Palace.
in Essex. Chris, when is your trip to Utah happening? I don't know. I really want to go to Utah.
Yeah,
But it just
you said it once. in the
Yeah,
video
but
or
it just ain't happening.
Mm.
It's just too far away, isn't it? Sometime in the near future, maybe next year. Captain Breakfast says, morning from London. If you ever plan, guys, to visit our lovely city of Leeds, there's a Japanese family running a restaurant called Fujihiro. That's awesome. Our treat. We're regulars there. Keep up the good work. Very nice. There's a lot of Japanese restaurants
Sure,
popping
I mean
up
that
in the UK now.
Yeah,
in
it would be
smaller
nice
places.
to actually for us to go and like try Japanese restaurants in other countries. You know.
Well, we don't need to take Ryotaro. You can go of your own accord. I'm not telling you. But like, what I've noticed is there's a lot more. Yeah, a lot of typically beforehand Japanese food restaurants. It was always like London, and now you can actually get Japanese food around
World.
around the country.
The country.
And the
yeah.
world.
Oh, true.
And the world,
And the
dare I
world.
say. But like kind of smaller places, you can get
Yeah.
ramen and sushi. And
Yeah,
everything.
the
It's quite
restaurant, the
exciting.
quality of the restaurants in London, for instance, is getting better and better. Like, because I mean, when I was there in the 90s, it was just appalling.
But I think, yeah, Japanese food though, it's getting more accessible. Josh says, my wife and I are going to Japan in 2 weeks. She has a ton, I say, of tattoos.
Yeah.
Is she going to get stared at, or has that changed? Congratulations on the engagement, and thank you for the incredible content.
I think there's a website that you can actually look for the ones that you can actually get into onsen. The onsens that like torrent.
But are you going to show us your tattoo?
No.
Why? Show us your tattoo. It's here, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got a dolphin.
Dolphins.
Is it a dolphin?
Yeah, dolphin.
Why'd you get a dolphin tattoo?
Don't know. Just like I felt like it because I was like 22, 3, I think. When I was in
A lifetime ago.
Germany.
I wasn't even born. But like,
Yeah,
I was thoroughly born. But why? Yeah, why dolphin of all things?
No, I just like it.
But no, that's not good enough. I want a proper answer.
No, what I mean,
You don't just walk into a tattoo shop in
It's okay.
in Berlin.
It's like a symbol of freedom, isn't it?
I like a dolphin.
Yeah, it's like a symbol of freedom.
Symbol of freedom.
Yeah, it's a symbol of freedom. Like 2 dolphins, Stephanie and Jennifer.
And
just name them.
are you like a dolphin?
I'm like a dolphin. I'm a traveler. You know, I go to many places. You know, a lot. So I think I am free in that way. In comparison with other Japanese people who are, you know.
If you're just joining us, we are explaining why Ryotaro is like a dolphin. Welcome back. I'm donating.
Shut up! Just go on. Just go on.
I'm
Just go
donating
on.
Chris, so you'll stop bullying Ryotaro.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
That
much.
is not going to happen anytime soon. The bullying must continue.
Yeah, bullying must continue
Same way
from
he
me as
bullied
well.
me. Chris, thank you for taking the time to hang out with us. I was wondering if you were going to do another sake tour video. I need more cinematic clips of Ryotaro sipping on sake
Oh yeah, that
on a rock in a river. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that was amazing. Actually.
That was good. That was
actually
very good.
turned out really well. Because I mean, like normally just video about sake, you know, sometimes becomes really boring. Because I mean, like just drinking it, like looking at places that make it, it's not really, you know, something that would interest people. But this one was very nice. Like he actually, you know, they took us out on the river, the spring, where they make, you know.
That was really good actually. Yeah, we went to this Gunma Prefecture, right?
Yeah.
And you might remember it was about a year or two, maybe it's 2 years ago.
2 years
now.
ago.
Fuck me.
That was
Time flies when you're having fun. With
Yeah,
Ryotaro.
is that during the COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was during COVID. We went to this place in Gunma where you can drink sake in a forest.
You can.
From the stream where they get the water from.
Yeah. They take you there. It's
That's
a
really
tour.
cool. We went to this stream in a forest, drank from the water, and then had sake there. It was cracking.
That was very
That
nice.
was good fun. Yeah,
I still remember like a tonkatsu that we had like in that video was so good.
it was top notch.
The top. And then, like we always sit right next to each other, and like he's like left-handed, so it's like
Yeah, that's awkward.
it's
Always
awkward.
awkward. We need
Always
to
awkward.
start sitting on the right side of
exactly.
things. Chris, was Ryotaro in the army any time of his life? He looks like the type, says River Jane. He looks like the... Does he? Well, why does he look like the type to be in the army?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never been in it. I've never been in it. Unfortunately,
He's not been in the army. Although he does love fish. What does that mean? Oh no, that's why you're a dolphin. That's why you're a dolphin, apparently.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Chris, will you ever do a proper ghost hunting video? Ghost hunting.
Yeah, ghost hunt. There is a toy. There's like a little gear that actually tells you how close the ghosts are.
What? What do you mean?
Like there's a radar, and it's like Ghostbusters. You've seen it before,
yeah.
and how those guys that carry this little thing that actually tell you like
Yeah,
how
of course.
close you are. And there is such a thing.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. And I've seen that before.
Are you going to get me one for my birthday?
Yeah, why not?
Really?
Yeah.
How much is it?
I don't know. It's quite cheap. I remember it was like $30-40, I guess.
Christ. Well, I've got some questions to put to you from the Abroad in Japan Patreon community.
Yes.
And the first question, because it's a list. Brian says, Chris and Ryotaro, how different would you say each of your own cultures and countries are compared to one another? What are the pros and cons of both, and which do you prefer?
Pros and cons. There's so many of them that are quite.
I think the UK and Japan have more overlap culturally than people
True.
realise.
It's like island, and
We're like an island, and
conservatives.
I think, and a bit polite. I think British people are polite.
I don't know.
We care about politeness, and we're a bit reserved. I don't know.
Reserved? Yeah. Well, if you say that the British people are reserved, then like in comparison with what country? Like in Europe?
America.
America. Just say it so loud.
I think British people are a bit more quiet. Like when you go in a room and there's British people and Americans, the British people are usually a bit more quiet and subdued. Maybe that's a generalisation, but I find it's one that's more accurate.
Oh, well, I mean, Japanese people.
I find like Americans are more sort of open.
True.
Friendly, it's easier to tap in and sort of get to their opinions, whereas British people are a little bit held back at first. And then it becomes a torrent of sarcasm very, very fast.
Oh, Koreans, for instance, friendlier, right? I mean, in Asia, I'm talking about. Like in Japan, Japanese people are maybe shyest people on earth, I guess. And whereas the other people, Asians, are quite friendlier.
It's pretty accurate. Chris, could you ask Ryotaro if he finds anything stifling or uncomfortable in Japan as compared to when he lived abroad?
Uncomfortable.
What's uncomfortable about Japan?
Just too many things.
Too many things? Like what?
Well, like, just people are just too punctual maybe sometimes. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, people are too polite. And then when you say things, they just say it like so way around it so that you don't get, what's your point?
That's true.
I mean...
Yeah, I mean, when Ryotaro and I do a video, we always arrive like super early, don't we? Ryotaro always makes me arrive to things like an hour before they start.
Because of the client, right?
Yeah, you've always got to be really super crazy early in Japan.
Yeah.
Ryotaro, you've lived everywhere in the world. What do you do for work?
What do I do for work?
What do you do? Yeah.
Inbound tourism.
Inbound tourism.
Before that, consultancy.
Before that, he worked in IT, though.
Oh, before that, yes. Yeah. Before that, banking.
It all went downhill after that. Chris.
Uphill!
Congratulations on the weight loss. Any tips? What worked for you, especially in Japan with all the nice food? Avoiding the nice food helped. I think I actually boosted my metabolism a little bit by working out from August last year to December for the chess boxing, the cycle, the Spartan race. When you start working out several times a week, I think it actually boosts your metabolism. Because I haven't really done any fitness stuff in like 2 months, but I've managed to hold off much of the awful diet and awful food I ate in the UK.
If you have to die tomorrow, if you're dying tomorrow, what would you eat for last supper?
That's a nice question. If I had to die tomorrow,
what would you eat for your last supper?
That's a good question, actually. Probably full English breakfast. Fry up eggs, bacon, sausages, mushrooms.
You're having breakfast for your last supper.
Breakfast for my last
dinner.
supper. That sounds like a really poetic title for a novel. Breakfast for my last supper. By Ryotaro.
Just next question, please.
Fucking hell. Oh my god, it's Captain Delusion. He's like the best YouTuber ever.
Yeah.
He makes like these very slick visual effect videos. Absolute legend. But Captain, I'm taken aback. What's Captain Delusion doing here? Shouldn't he be off doing something amazing? Dear Chris, how was it hanging out with Tom Scott? Also, are you doing a collab? Don't you dare collab with him before collabing with me. Do you know Tom Scott? Do you know Captain Delusion?
No.
Oh, what the hell do you watch, goddammit? What do you watch on YouTube? Yeah.
I'm busy, I told you.
He's a busy man, busy giving out the Last Supper. I hung out with the great Tom Scott the other day. Tom Scott is a YouTuber who does videos every week. He hasn't missed a single Monday in almost a decade.
Oh, you said that. I think I read it in your Twitter or Instagram or something. Yeah,
I don't know how the hell he does it.
Yeah, because you've been kissing. You've been missing your videos. Like, well, you try so many times that
I heard you've been kissing, and then you sort of cut yourself off. I'm a bit worried there. But no, I've missed my videos every Monday for 10 years. So. But to be fair, Tom's videos are a lot more, in terms of editing, they're nice and pretty simple, really. It's just him walking there, giving a fantastic narrative. But we did not collab. People wondering if we collab. We didn't. We're not completely ruling it out. He's in Japan for a few weeks, but I just don't think we couldn't think of a way we could do a video together in the time we had.
How is that?
I don't know what I would have done with him. He's such a great YouTuber, someone I respect and admire, and I only collab with people I neither respect nor admire. So that's
Thank you. Talking about me.
That's why I haven't collabed with you yet, Captain Delusion. But I didn't know what to do with Tom really. But we went for sushi. We went to Sushiro in Shibuya.
Oh yeah, remember that?
Which is currently
I saw the photo in your Instagram.
And sushi in Japan is currently undergoing this sort of tough time.
Yes, right now.
Because people keep doing unspeakably awful things at sushi restaurants, right? Like some guy licked a piece of sushi coming off the conveyor belt. He licked it and put it back on.
Well, so many people thought that we're actually helping the industry because we released the video after the incident, right? But we actually filmed it like way before.
We filmed our sushi video months ago, right?
Yeah.
And then it came out about 3 or 4 weeks ago, straight after this scandal. People licking sushi plates causing... They call it sushi terrorism in Japan.
Yeah,
Isn't
sushi
that
terrorism.
Cool?
Yeah.
That sounds weirdly cool. But... people were like, wow, did Sushiro pay you loads of money as a PR cleanup? No, no, they didn't. That would have been really good. But no, we hung out there and ate lots of sushi together.
Yeah, that was cool though. Actually, I actually found the sushi that I'd never eaten, and now it's my favorite.
We did. We ate all the sushi. It wasn't fun. And because it was sponsored, they made me cut out the line where I said, at the end of the meal, I said, I never want to eat sushi again. And they were like, cut that out. It's sponsored.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
You've got to promote the idea of eating sushi. I'm like, fair enough, yeah, probably a good thing to cut out. Other than that, it was fun. Yeah. But back to your question, Captain Delusion, if you come to Japan, we'll definitely collab if you've got an idea. It's all about the idea. I don't like collaborating with folks, even if I love them and admire them and think they're brilliant. I don't want to collab with them until I've got the right idea, you know. And same with Tom Scott, Captain Delusion, even, you know, PewDiePie. We've hung out. We did a road trip round North Japan recently. Took him around, had a good time, but didn't really film it at all. Just nice to hang out. So yeah, it's nice hanging out with fellow YouTubers just because you share a lot of perspectives and, you know, a lot of experience with the world of YouTube. It's nice to actually get different perspectives and understand life. What are you going to say? You can see his smug expression developing on his face.
On and on, trying to sound professional.
Yeah, it's not working, is it? I'm not professional. I suck. Hello, guys. My daughter's currently going to college in Beppu, the hot spring town. Is there anywhere nearby that's a must-see? You're the man.
Oh, yeah. Well, the college in Beppu must be the APU.
But what is there in Beppu to do? What is there near Beppu? You're an inbound tourism consultant,
master,
expert, specialist, wonder boy, and you often go down there to Oita, to Beppu. Tell us what's there.
Oh, in Oita, you mean?
Yeah.
In Oita, I would say that they should go to the place called Nakatsu.
What's that?
Nakatsu's got the best karaage ever.
Best curry?
The karaage.
Oh, karaage chicken.
Yeah, it's the karaage chicken. Like, you love that place, right? That's kind of the mecca of karaage is in Oita. It is true though. And that I don't know if she likes karaage, but just go there. And also having said that, I think Yufuin.
I was going to say Yufuin.
Yeah, Yufuin is the place that they must all go. Because it's so beautiful. Yeah,
there's a little village called Yufuin.
You know how, like, Japanese countryside, they all put the guardrails, the white guardrails everywhere, but they actually take it out. It's got the kind of the scenery of the old Japanese traditional village. They keep it that way.
Yufuin looks really nice.
And also that one, Sagaseki. Sagaseki is kind of tip of Oita.
Right.
And then they serve like the fish, the fugu, puffer fish.
Oh, puffer fish, yes, because
but
fugu comes from that sea, the sort of sea on the east side of Kyushu, right?
That's the only place ever that they let you eat with, like, how you say it, kimo, the liver.
Oh, isn't that the poisonous bit?
It just aside it. And then that is the only place ever in the whole Japan that let you eat with it. And then they will not let you take a photo of it.
What the fuck?
No SNS.
What, because it's massively poisonous and you can
die. It's not massively poisonous, but that part is fine. It's okay to eat, but it's not allowed so much. Widely allowed.
Yeah.
That's the only place that let you eat. The whole town in Sagaseki, they let you eat. But this is like a secret. Even though I'm not saying that.
It's like a secret.
So, but Oita, just search it. Search it like Oita, pufferfish, I think liver, I guess. Then you
Man,
find
that's terrifying. I remember when we did our fugu video, I was terrified that it could go wrong. Because inside the pufferfish, obviously very dangerous. If you've seen the Simpsons episode, it's a classic. It's got a tetrodotoxin in that basically shuts down your body and paralyzes you, and you sort of just suffocate while you're conscious. It's fucking horrific.
But we're still alive.
But there's a place apparently where you can eat the poisonous bit. And Ryotaro...
Well, it's not poisonous bit, of course.
I fucking hope not.
It's the part that they won't let you eat other places.
Right,
Let's put it that way.
I wonder why. because it's probably not good. Or probably very dangerous.
I've tried it already, and I'm here.
Well, my friend and I are finally going to travel Japan after talking about it for years. Any unorthodox or easily overlooked must-see places you can think of? Must-see places, easily overlooked.
Easily overlooked. Where would you say? Which part of Japan? I'm not really sure. Like, I don't know which part of Japan they're going. Japan is not that,
Osaka. Osaka's overlooked.
Yeah, Osaka's good.
I often find not enough people go to Osaka when they do the sort of Tokyo, Kyoto, Hiroshima.
Osaka's
Go
good.
to Osaka because it's the kitchen of Japan. Was it Tenkai no Daidokoro?
Tenkan no Daidokoro.
Tenkan no Daidokoro.
The
Kitchen of heaven.
Japan.
Yeah.
Kitchen of
Heavenly kitchen.
Heaven.
Osaka's beautiful.
Heavenly kitchen.
I know.
And especially like, when you go to there are like northern part of Osaka and southern part of go to like if you want to feel the real Osaka, go to southern part of Osaka.
The southern part of Osaka.
Less pushy.
You were there the other day. I saw you have a photo of you in a swanky skyscraper hotel. Going, look at me, I'm in a nice hotel.
That's southern part. That's the southern part too. Right next to a Kansai airport. That was actually really cheap in that hotel. It's like 41st floor, and it's on like $50, $60.
Wouldn't want to be down there when there's an earthquake. Hello, crispy Chris. I'm a big fan of both your channel and your podcast. My question is, do you or Ryotaro have any tips for a soon-to-be college student considering applying for a Japanese university? Tips
for what? Applying? Is there tips for that?
Tips for applying for a Japanese university.
Just
speak
Japanese.
Speak Japanese. I recently discovered the secret to getting on the JET program.
What is it?
Do you know the JET program?
What? Becoming a teacher.
Yeah.
Of English in Japan. What is it?
There's a secret.
What is it? Just tell. Just spit it out.
Finish my iced coffee. All right. The secret to getting on the JET program.
Yeah, is
apparently they basically let anyone in who has any experience with the Japanese language, even if it's like, I know how to say konnichiwa. They'll let you in, and that is a friend of mine who was working on the applications. Right?
Yeah.
He'd be like, this person's shit. They're not qualified, but then the other person would be like, yeah, but they can say Hajime Mashite, so let them in.
That's how that's how they let you in then.
Yeah, and there's a lot that explains an awful lot, because there's a lot of people on the JET program you meet, and you're like, I have no idea how you got here. Whereas people I know who I think would have been fantastic on the JET program, like Pete Donaldson,
right,
podcast, Ludwig,
yep,
top streamer in the world, a good friend of mine, Nick, but like they were all like very good. They're very good like people persons. They're very good at sort of engaging with people. Yeah. I think they would have made really valuable contributions, but none of them know or knew any Japanese and had no experience with it. And it's important to point out with the JET program, you're coming here to facilitate conversation. You're not here to be a sort of teacher of sorts in many ways. It's about, they call it grassroots internationalization, right?
That's right.
Which I think is fair enough. I think it's cool. But yeah, I think the application process or the vetting process is broken. There's lots of good people get through, as we can see. Honestly, I don't know how I got through, to be fair. But in my application, I did say that I'd learned a little bit of Japanese. And I'd learned. I did
back then. How much Japanese did you like? Why you were like?
Literally,
speak?
It was like korewa pen desu.
Like now.
Yeah. It's like, fuck get out of my studio, bastard. But like, no, I did do a few classes. I could like introduce myself and be like, Watashi no namae wa.
Watashi no namae wa Chris Brothers. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
That was worse than that. It was like, Watashi no namae wa Chris Death Yoroshiku.
Chris Death?
Onegai shimasu.
Chris Death. It
was bad. And it's not got much better since then. But like, But that was enough, and I put that on my CV that I'd had these classes. And I leave a little bit. They didn't test me on it. They didn't check it. If they had, it wouldn't have gone well.
But one thing that you did like it quite well on the application form, I would say that you didn't put you wanted to go to Tokyo.
The fuck is that?
Is that
my phone?
Yeah, your phone.
I did, and also that helps. If you do want to get the JET program, second bit of advice: don't say you want to go to Tokyo. That's the bit. Your application will just sort of go in the bin. Yeah,
because there are like thousands of applicants.
And also it just shows a lack of like real interest in Japan or sort of research. Because it's just like, that might be another reason I think Pete Donaldson
I've seen
failed.
Blade Runner and I want to go to Tokyo.
I've seen Blade Runner. And apparently my friend who was doing these applications, doing the vetting, he said both the best and the worst applicant
Right.
had referenced abroad in Japan on their CV.
Oh, no way.
As like a
Shit.
reason for being interested in Japanese
Really?
culture. Don't put abroad in Japan channel down.
No,
God.
never.
No, please
Never
don't.
say.
Don't do that.
So you watch that channel.
So there you go. The 3 tips. Number 1, write that you know Japanese. Even if you have a few classes, that's enough. Number 2, don't put Tokyo down. Number 3, don't reference abroad in Japan as a reason for being interested in Japan. You need to have a more... It's a bit like when you put Wikipedia down as a reference.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
It's just, it lacks the credibility and the punch to get through. As much as I'd like to think we're responsible for encouraging people to want to come to Japan. But there you go. Secrets revealed. Any questions on JET programme? Also, the JET interviews depend a lot on your interview panel. Well, I guess to some extent, yes.
Yeah, sure,
but they still have a point system, I think. And so, play by the point system. Beat the point system. Chris and Ryotaro, how do I choose a good ryokan?
Depends on what you want, though. Because a good ryokan, I would say, big public bath.
A big public... I mean, when I go to ryokan with Charlotte, we try and get one with a small private bath.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I'm saying.
She's got tattoos,
Yeah,
right?
so big public bath or like private bath.
Right,
and
right,
also, yeah. I mean, if you cannot go into the public bath. Secondly, I would say good ryokans have good dinner.
Yes. I mean, ryokan, the experience is as much about the room and the onsen as the food, right?
Yeah.
And the food is often like the price of a ryokan is quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
They're like $500 a night sometimes.
And many, much of it comes from the actual food.
Yeah, like the meal is often like $100 per person.
Yeah,
So when you book somewhere, make sure that's factored in. But
And
the food is very good.
And thirdly, for my case, right, it's the quality of the hot spring itself. Because Japanese people are so keen on what kind of the spring that it has, like how to say it, minerals.
Yes.
I always like the one. I appreciate more of the spring with the colors, like white, blue, and all the
Spring
minerals.
with the colours.
Yeah, it's like white. I like the one in Zao.
Yes.
The Yamagata Zao.
Yeah.
It was the white sulfur.
Very
Sulfic.
acidic though. I'm not sure I like that one.
Oh, I like
There's a hot spring in Yamagata. And actually the first time Connor and I, the great Sea Dog VA, winner of the Streamy Awards as of several minutes ago, when we first hung out in Yamagata, we went skiing in Zao, and then we stayed at this traditional inn that had this hot spring that was very sulfuric. And you sort of sit in it, and it's fucked because you feel your skin tingling and burning and melting away.
It's not melting away.
It's like
it takes out it detox yourself.
you feel like a victim of like Jeffrey Dahmer sitting in like the acid like eating away at your skin. It's really messed up.
But that's what I like.
It's pretty grim. So be advised, acid baths do exist in Japan, and they're not overly comfortable.
And if you're really like into like the spring, just make sure that you check out the pH.
Yes.
The pH, the very sulfuric ones is like plus, like very low, like pH 2, pH 1, pH 3, and a very the ones that are kind of lotion. How you say it? Like very, how you say it? Like it's a lotion, like water is like lotion, like
Alkaline.
alkaline, yeah,
Cloudy,
alkaline.
yeah.
That's like plus 8, 9. So check that out and then make sure that you choose that whatever.
Yeah,
whichever
get that right. Otherwise, your skin will get
melted.
Yeah, melted. Yes. Chris, are there any traits or skills that you see in Ryotaro, and vice versa, Ryotaro? Any traits you see in Chris that you want to attain or improve upon?
You have too many.
How can you improve upon perfection? No. Oh fuck.
Japanese.
I do like that Ryotaro's very trilingual, polyglot. Like you know English,
Yeah.
Japanese,
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah.
How good are you at Spanish?
Más o menos.
That's what man. That means like more or
Ah,
less. Right?
more or less.
More or less. I know Spanish.
Se me ha olvidado.
I know all the
más o
Spanish
menos,
words.
like,
Like,
but I'm forgetting though because I don't use it now. So much.
Las tiendas. Shops.
Yeah,
There you
I know that. Las tiendas. So
Yeah.
what?
There you
Shops
go.
what?
Spanish knowledge.
And
And also, you speak German?
yeah, I'm missing you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So he speaks 4 languages to some varying degrees of fluency. But I like that. I like Ryotaro. He's very good at meeting people, travelling, being a sort of...
Yeah,
even though he's 50, he has the mind of a 10-year-old. It's
10
great.
year to make 18 at least.
Indeed.
So, yeah.
Apparently your Spanish is very good, somebody says in the comments. Crypto
Thank
Shadow.
you. Gracias.
Let's not massage his ego even more. Chris, Ryotaro, you've attempted to... Oh, wait a minute, but what about me would you like?
Editing.
What do you mean?
Well, it's your editing skill. Editing, because I've been watching you editing from since what, 2015?
Yeah.
I guess. And the that moment, you're already good already, but the thing happening right now is the quality of the video that you're making right now is like compared to back in 2015 or 19, it's like more like becoming more cinematic and dramatic, and it's getting better and better, and it's almost like watching a movie.
Watching a movie, I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I found over the years that cinematic quality or production quality doesn't necessarily equal success or views.
Yeah.
I find
But story making too.
It's the story, it's the content, it's the topic that does well, right?
Yeah.
But I hate like yesterday's video that went out with Connor. For those of you who haven't seen it, give it a watch after this. Celebrate Connor's new Streamy Award by going and watching this video. Now I don't like this title thumbnail. I think it's called something like I stayed in Japan's biggest hot spring town versus ghost town. I don't like having to do these sort of clickbait style twatty title and thumbnails, but you kind of need to succeed on YouTube, and I hate that. But I think the video is actually quite good, and like the production quality is decent. But it's the funny moments, the banter, the scenes. That's like when we do videos, right, traveling around.
Yeah.
It's the little moments that make a video special.
And you always care about like what you said just now, like a thumbnail and title, right? And that kind of professionalism of like kind of trying to think of the best kind of words, not creating the what's that, clickbait. But
right.
That's amazing. That's something that I
Yeah.
would like to attain from you.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. That's nice, and that's a rare compliment from Ryotaro, ladies and gentlemen. The food is almost here. I'm told on the app that it's
10 minutes.
10 minutes till our fake Italian lunch, whatever that
Looking
even
forward to it.
fucking means. Ryotaro, soft cheese or hard cheese? The question we all need an answer to.
Hard
apparently.
cheese. Hard cheese.
Yeah,
Definitely
I'm a
hard cheese.
man.
Blue cheese.
I ate so much fucking cheese when I was back in the UK. Hi guys, big fan of you two, especially Ryotaro.
Yeah, thank you. What's his name again? It's Korean person. It's just it's a
You
Hangul.
can't read your fan's name. There you go.
Yes.
My question is, what place do you recommend to visit for a college student near Keio University in Tokyo? I don't know where Keio University
It's
is.
in Mita. I actually lived right next to it.
Oh, there you go.
It's like the ramen Jiro. Have you heard of it? It's like a Jiro. It's like a kind of
Yes.
massive. Yeah, that's the headquarter is right next to Keio
Oh, cool.
University in Mita, and I used to live there, so I know the area. But where should he go? I'm not sure. If you're Korean, I don't know. Yeah, well, no, because
If you're
Fukuoka,
Korean,
no, because
I don't know.
Fukuoka is like really popular amongst Koreans, and I don't know if you've been there already, but the food again, the restaurants,
Brilliant.
the quality is really, really nice.
So yeah, just go to Fukuoka.
Just go to Fukuoka, and I don't know, just
I'm moving to Tokyo. What should I do? Go to Fukuoka.
Go to
Brilliant.
Fukuoka.
The best
Tokyo.
advice.
I don't know, just
Christ.
Fukuoka.
Still any chance?
I don't. I'm just
Give
bored
up.
of Tokyo now.
Still, and you like Ryotaro, he's your favourite after all that. Still any chance for a video on the Ainu people, Chris? Also tell Charla hi for us. Well, we are going to Hokkaido on the new series Frozen Frontier, coming soon, end of March. And we did go to the Ainu village by the Lake Akan, and we did go dog sledding with a guy who is a descendant of the Ainu people.
Yeah,
So-
and he's my friend.
And he's Ryotaro's friend.
Well, I didn't know that because you were going, right? Because
Yeah.
then I just got a phone call from him, like Chris came. I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" I was like, "I called you."
We got a video coming out on Monday
Yeah.
with myself and Charla actually on the Chris Abroad channel.
How did you get to know that dog sledding guy?
Just looked him up online.
Oh, okay.
There you go. We got a video coming out on Monday, right? It's called. We haven't got the title yet, but I think it's going to be called something like "I spent 48 hours in Japan's least attractive prefecture." What's the prefecture? Let's see if you can guess it correctly. See if you guys can guess it. I put this on Patreon. I was like, we got a video coming out, least attractive prefecture. What is it? And Kyle thinks it's Aichi Prefecture,
It's not.
which is home to Nagoya, right?
Home to Nagoya.
Yeah.
Oh, people say like Nagoya is boring, but it's it's quite. I like it.
But what is it? What is the least attractive?
Well, it depends on which year. If it's last year, can I say it now?
Yeah.
Ibaraki.
Was it Ibaraki last year?
Ibaraki last year, and then year before that was Tochigi.
Tochigi. Really? Home of Nikko and
Well,
Applies
that's
Gyoza?
what people thought. Like, but everyone thinks that Nikko is Nikko. People don't think that it's part of Tochigi so much.
Okay.
That's why, like, when you hear the word Tochigi, it's like, oh, it's boring. But Nikko's there.
Well, you were correct. It is Ibaraki Prefecture, which is about an hour north of Tokyo. We went there for a sponsored video because it's constantly been bombarded with this least attractive prefecture narrative. It's not that it's bad. It's that I think all the other prefectures have a key sort of tourism
Content.
thing that draws people in, and
Yep.
Ibaraki just does not. Or it does, but they're really sort of spread out. So we went there, and we did some pretty cool things. We stayed at an abandoned school. I had this bath in a drum bath.
Oh yeah.
Which
The
is-
old style.
It's just like a fucking drum.
Yeah.
Again, it looks like
Yeah, they burn you from like the
yes,
bottom, right?
a victim of a crime has been
Exactly,
stuffed in it.
exactly.
But I was just sitting in this drum bath with this fire raging underneath me in this barrel, and I was thinking, is this what the people of Ibaraki want me to represent?
You've got that filmed.
yeah, it's in the video. It's pretty good. But like, I was just being in there thinking, does this do good things for Ibaraki's
This is
image?
from a city or prefecture or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, it should be a good video. It was a good fun. We
Wow,
had good
wow,
times. We went kayaking. We went glamping. That was good. It was good.
That's nice.
Chris, have either of you been to the Suntory Distillery in Yamazaki? Definitely an underrated stop.
Yeah.
You can't drink.
But I haven't been there. I was just told about like this Yamazaki in Kyoto, right? This is in Kyoto. I haven't been there yet, but because we have one right nearby.
We do have a whiskey distillery. Was that Suntory or
No, it's
Nikka
Nikka
whiskey?
whiskey.
Yeah, it was pretty good actually. We went there, and Ryotaro was driving that day, and even though you don't like alcohol, you can't drink it. So I had to drink like a barrel of whiskey,
You did.
which I'm not very good at. I
Even
don't
though
normally drink whiskey, and I remember just kicking off this video with Ryotaro, just getting destroyed, drinking varying degrees of whiskey. It was good fun actually. It was good fun.
It was good.
It's good fun. Ryotaro, this is a question from David. Ryotaro, is Chris like the son you wish you'd never had?
What does it mean?
Are you old enough to be my dad? 17. It's a 17-year age gap.
No,
17.
well, no, never. No,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
probably
so. I
well.
don't think so.
Yeah, no.
Unfortunately.
No. No, what a terrible question. Jesus. Chris, question for Ryotaro. Any plans to make videos outside of Japan or videos of you revisiting other countries you've been to in the past?
Yes, I would love to. I would go back to Seattle and Sydney and Australia, the States, and Düsseldorf, the Germany. And Spain, of course. We have to like do the video in Nerja in Spain. That's something that we want to do.
Yeah, Ryotaro and I have a weird connection to this remote, bizarre Spanish town called Nerja in the south.
Yeah.
Ryotaro used to go there to an English language
Spanish
a Spanish language school.
and then
And I used to
I
have,
was like uni during the uni time, right? And then you must be like
4.
10 or
No, 4. I was like 4 years old.
4 years
and
old.
my great uncle had an apartment in Nerja, so I'd often go there on holiday.
Yeah, and then we must like crossed.
It would have been like
seriously.
mid 1990s. So it's quite
Definitely,
quite
I was there. I was definitely there.
It's quite feasible and bizarre to think like Ryotaro and I could have just like walked past each other
Yeah.
in like 1995 or something in this obscure Spanish town. Lovely place though. No,
Yeah,
no,
it is.
good place.
A lot of people from Britain.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Chris,
that's
I'm
delicious.
going to Japan for 2 weeks in April. My friend wants to have his first drink alcoholic. What's a good place to take him to? The Suntory Whiskey Distillery. Nothing can go wrong. Where do you recommend?
Well, it depends on like, what kind of alcoholic drink that he's
Strong
in.
Zero Factory.
That'd be nice. Well, I mean,
Jesus.
if he doesn't mind like sake,
Could do
then
it in
you
the
know, like
forest.
what's that? You know,
Do the-
then in forest,
Do
yeah.
the sake in the forest.
Yeah,
like
what's
we
that?
did.
Was it the name of the title?
It wasn't a very good title video. It was like what a $200 ryokan
Ryokan
is like.
is like.
It came out literally 2 years, 1 month ago. So check out that video.
check that out.
We went and had some sake in a forest. That would be the ultimate way
Yeah,
to do it. Yeah,
Just say that you've watched. Abroad in
absolutely.
Japan. Yeah.
Question from Sarah from Patreon. Ryotaro, have you ever been recognised from being part of the Abroad in Japan universe? And do you wish Chris would pronounce your name properly?
Right.
I pronounce your name properly. Huh?
Well, I mean, risotto. Is that what she meant? Maybe.
Maybe because I'm not like Ryotaro.
Well, I
His
mean,
name's like more like
I'm just so used to it because
Ryotaro.
when I left Japan and went to the States, right, and I was 15, 16, people like it's just so hard for native English speaker to pronounce my name, Ryotaro.
It's not an easy name. Yeah, it's
But
like
I mean, when you see a spelling, Ryotaro, right? It's like a Ryotaro. It's like almost like a Street Fighter. It's like Ryu. But that's not right. It's just like Ryotaro. It's really hard. So I just kind of like
your friends
given up and asked people to call me Taro instead.
Yeah.
And then that, then they wouldn't have any problem. But since I came back and I met you and you started calling me Ryotaro because you can speak Japanese barely. But so yeah, then since then people started calling me Ryotaro again, and
all his friends call him Taro. But have you ever been spotted and people gone, "Wow, it's Ryotaro from abroad"?
Yeah, like it's pretty amazing. Like because I blend in, right? Because in Japan,
You blend in.
yeah, I blend in.
One
So
of the
people, one of the people. So we get to catch, but all the Asians, like for instance, like what's that? Korean, Australian, a bit of the people who were born in Australia or like American, like all these Western countries, but like originally from Korea or the Asians, right? And they spot me.
Oh,
So
really?
All the Asians spot me because I don't know, because the Asians.
And he loves it. Ryotaro loves the fame. He loves the glory. Whenever Ryotaro is on like Japanese TV, which is quite often, he's always doing some silly shit. He's always
Silly
like,
shit.
"Stop what you're doing and watch me on the television." And we have to sit there whenever we're doing a job and he's on TV. We have to sit there and watch him doing some silly.
What's it?
interview.
You never
Watch me
done
on
that
the
before.
television. Yeah, we've.
You've
it's
never
awful,
done
it's
that.
awful,
You've never
awful.
done that.
Literally 5 times. Chris, if you're Barry Chopsticks and Connor is Terry Noodle Flume, I like that. Who is Ryotaro? Barry Chopsticks, Terry Noodle Flume. What are you?
I have no
What's
idea.
your name?
What's this? I have no idea.
Ryotaro. I mean, just risotto.
Just risotto.
Risotto, isn't it? Risotto the pasta. Ryotaro, will you fight Natsuki to be best man at Chris's wedding? No, he won't do that.
I wouldn't do that. I'll become best.
Are you gonna come to the wedding?
Yeah, why not? I'd love to. When is that again?
You'll be busy.
We're UK, right?
Yeah,
I might be busy, but I'm coming.
Excellent.
Definitely. Promise you.
He's
Promise
busy,
you.
but
Promise
he's coming along anyway.
Yeah.
Our food must almost be here, if not here.
Soon.
Oh, look at that.
Says soon.
Oh, it's just arrived. It's arrived.
It's
Go
arrived.
and get it. And lock the door again when you get the food. It's just...
Doesn't he like?
No.
You don't have that.
Ryotaro's gone to get our lunch. This is what you wanted, though. This is your fault, guys. You made me get the dodgy pasta lunch. I wanted sushi. I wanted wagyu, but no, we had to get the pasta.
They put the meals outside.
Did you lock the door?
Oh, sorry.
In case murderers come to attack you.
Yeah, so you're already in danger.
Oh god, I'm not even excited about this lunch. I'm quite hungry, but
There you go. There you go.
let's move all this.
Let's move all this.
Here we go.
Just leave. Take the Haribo out. Banana, whatever, drink out. Go out. So, there you go.
What is this?
So,
Fucking hell, the whole bar just moved then.
just take this out. Please.
Welcome.
Just getting serious
Welcome
here.
back to Lunch with Ryotaro. The show that nobody wants. A show that nobody neither needs.
Eating, yeah, lunch with Ryotaro.
Lunch with Ryotaro.
Okay, I'll just show you. It says ham and cheese toast. Who ordered this fucking thing?
Me.
Open it up. Show the viewers.
Ham and cheese toast, eh? Hold up. Hold up. There you go. There you go. It's very well wrapped, isn't it?
It is. But like,
I feel like
I can see, I can tell that it's square.
Neville Chamberlain. Peace in our time. All right, come on. I actually do feel quite hungry, so this is going to be good. Oh,
Oh! Show it.
this is God. Look at that. That's not good. I can't even get the fucking thing out. Wow. People are like, oh, Japanese cuisine, it's the best in the world. Is it? Look at that. Sloppy ham and cheesy mess. Look at that. That's not edible.
But that's exactly what you saw in the menu.
Yeah, but fuck me, they could have put some effort in.
What kind of effort is that?
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Try it. But it's the warm now. Looks.
Oh.
But that's what you would expect from what you saw in the menu.
Why did we order this? Why did you make me order this? Worst viewers ever.
Alright, so now.
What you got then?
Your. What's that? Omelette?
Oh my God.
Rice?
Looks
what?
like airplane food.
This
is omu rice, literally omelette rice.
Omelette rice.
But it looks like an Emirates. Well, actually, Emirates is actually good food. It looks like British Airways food, which isn't flattering.
It's yours. Hold on, let me just open it for you.
The comments say, "Ooh, it looks awful. What an abomination."
I mean, that's what you ordered. That actually looked exactly the same thing as what you saw in the photo.
I'm so hungry. I have to eat this though.
There you go.
The way you stuck it in there. Oh.
Speak.
What do you get?
Speak.
What do you get?
Oh, it's okay. All right. Because everyone is waiting for this moment to witness what the fake Italian would look like.
Fake Italian food.
Yeah, fake Italian food. Drum roll. Drum roll. Fake Italiano! Cucina Italiana!
All over my bar.
All over the bar. It even came with the Parmesan cheese, you know? It's like Parmesan cheese. Okay, and this is what we call Napolitan.
Shit.
Napolitan spaghetti.
Wow. That, ironically, that's the best one of the bunch.
That's what the survey said, right? And
How
you
can
pull.
you fuck up ham and cheese, though? Honestly.
Just. Well, see, you are still eating it. That means that's not bad.
I'm hungry.
Here you go. So, let's do it. Let's do it.
All over the bar. Brilliant.
Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese.
No, I don't in shot.
You know, what's the. How they make it? It's quite. I mean, not only
how
they
make it.
How they make it. Not only they use ketchup, but they actually stir fry it right before they serve it, so that it's makes it better.
We could have had sushi. This is your fault. Oh, it'll be funny. We'll get the fake Italian shit food. The oh god. Oh, let's make Chris get the omelette where it looks like someone cut their fingers while they're preparing it. Look at that. Look at this mess.
Try this one.
No.
Try
No,
it. See,
this better taste good.
it is good.
It's alright.
This should be. You can try this one then.
Chris, what the fuck is this? Chris, in your hot spring video, you just used my spoon. Oh,
Do you have any other spoon?
you bastard. You used all my cutlery. I don't want to
all
use
mine.
that now. Oh, it's disgusting. Fuck's sake, I can't even eat this shit omelette anymore. Is there no more cutlery? Is that it?
Your chopstick.
Where?
There you go.
Oh yeah. Eating
There you
hot omelette rice. These are horrible.
Oh, just use that. I watch it. For
Oh, the stream.
you. There you go.
It's just gone downhill very fast.
Yeah.
Alright, Chris, in your hot spring video, you look like Kim Jong-un. Not only am I eating this sloppy, horrible mess, but someone's insulting my hair and comparing me to a dictator. What is this? I didn't come here to get abused like this. Not on a Sunday. The day of God. God wouldn't eat this. Look at this fucking atrocity. Oh. Chris. I give up. What are you doing later today, Ryotaro?
Nothing.
Good. Hopefully leaving the studio very promptly.
My kids are waiting, so I need to do
Your
that.
kids are waiting.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you do with your kids at the weekend?
Yesterday,
Yeah.
I took my son, like the first one, to
The first one.
the first one.
Doesn't have a name. Just kid number one.
Yeah,
Kid
number
number
one.
two.
So to ski actually, Yamagata. Zhao.
Oh, best dad ever.
Yeah.
Is he a good skier?
Yeah, he is actually becoming actually. He's faster than I am right now. But he crashed into like some net or something. So I was like, nice.
Sorry, guys. Yikes on bikes. Sorry for voting for the weird spaghetti. We should have got on sushi. You're part of the problem. How could you do this to us or to me? No, it's still food. It'll do.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Ryotaro, if you're the best man at Chris's wedding, what would you do for the bachelor party?
Oh,
That's a good question.
good question. Push him into the pool, swimming pool.
Push me into the pool. The hypothetical pool at this wedding.
What else? What would I do? I don't know. Get him surrounded by like the 100 female fans, and push.
I don't have 100 female fans.
That's true. Good look at the looking at his statistics, and you know like how much he is popular, amongst guys rather than female, right? 80%,
Something like that.
something like that.
Why is that?
Just ask yourself.
I don't know. Yeah, no girls watch abroad in Japan. Actually, that's not true. 20% of 3 million is still quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see.
Chris, do both of you edit your own videos, or have one of you hired an editor? Do you think Ryotaro can't edit his videos? That wouldn't end well. It would just be like an awkward, like zoom in on his face, like "Hello everyone, welcome to Japan." It'd be shit.
I've done it though.
He's got a very good editor called Marcus, and Marcus. Yeah. Poor Marcus. Nobody deserves to edit a Ryotaro video. And I still edit a lot of my videos, but I do have 2 or 3 editors now. We've got Dave, we've got Paul. That's it. But they're both brilliant. And I still edit a lot of videos, and that's why they take so long to come out. Like people are like, Chris, why isn't the Wacky Weekend video with Connor come out? It's because I fucking helped Connor do his silly announcement video, which I'm sure you didn't see. Connor announced that he's staying on Twitch, and I helped him shoot and edit it. And the time I spent on that meant I couldn't edit my own bloody video. And people are like, where's the video? Where? The moral of the story, never helped Connor. Never helped Connor do anything. Chris and Ryotaro. Ryotaro, what's your favourite German sausage? Oh, you're married. How many children do you have?
Nürnberger.
The what?
Nürnberger.
What's that?
It's what's that?
Nuremberg.
Yeah, there is a place called Nürnberg in
Nuremberg?
Nuremberg.
Yeah,
The place in Nürnberger. So like the sausages, they're from there. It's very nice. Nürnberger.
Sausages from Nuremberg are the best. Why the you got to elaborate on that. Why are the sausages from Nuremberg the best?
They taste good. So
What kind of? I don't even know if I want to elaborate on this.
or even like the ones from Munich. It's like white. What's that? White sausage, Weisswurst.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, they're nice.
What kind of sausages are the ones in Nuremberg?
The ones nice, just kind of grilled.
Right.
Yeah, just nice. I don't know how to say it. Just the ones that I tried, and also it's not really where it's from, but it's everywhere in Germany. But it's called Currywurst.
What's that?
Curry,
yeah.
Currywurst.
That's very nice.
And that's very nice. I like that. It comes with like fries and sometimes like a bit of bread, and then
Not as good as British sausages, though, is it?
Next question.
Aldo says, Ryotaro, you've talked about your upbringing, before your current occupation. What does an average weekday look like to you? What does sitting in my studio ordering shit food.
Well, right now, for last 3, 4, 5 months, really. So I've been just traveling every day. Like I'm home like only 2 days a week, so 5 days.
Lucky wife.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not home.
How does she raise? So she raises the kids pretty much alone while you're off dicking about.
And she's happy with it. It's happy, yeah.
Can't blame it. Yeah, you out the way.
Yeah. And so I'm like here and there in Japan, doing some stuff. Yeah.
What's your favourite place in all of Japan? Says Esteban to you, Ryotaro.
That is very good question. It is either Hokkaido or Okinawa, but I'm just kind of
Opposite ends of the country.
Yeah, exactly. Just the northern part of Japan, like cold, but great food and nice scenery. And
I must say that Okinawa definitely went up in my estimations a lot last year. Before then, I'd always been like, Okinawa's cool. But after the last trip, I was like, wow, I should.
Ishigaki,
why don't I live here? No, Ishigaki is a bit too far out for me. I like mainland Okinawa.
Oh, yeah, mainland Okinawa.
Because there's lots of cool places on the main island. Chris and Ryotaro, I'm curious what your most favourite dishes and meals. Cheers, says Jessica. Tonkatsu. I had that for dinner yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wait, that's
which one is that?
breaded pork, right?
Yeah. It is.
Beautiful stuff. It's very oily though. Don't eat a pile of tonkatsu, battered pork, and then go to bed. Unless you want to have a horrible stomach.
No, because I mean, I asked you the last supper, right? And if you ask me, then I would say tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu.
Yeah, definitely.
Why tonkatsu?
Or just something that I don't know, just pleases me so much. Something that pleases me so much.
It is something that pleases me.
Yeah.
How have you learned from each other to improve yourselves? Says Justorium. How have you improved yourself? He hasn't improved himself at all. You're worse, if anything.
I never thought of it.
Ryotaro taught me to smile. No, I don't know.
Well, I did. I think. I think I did it.
I did. Got a question here.
What is it?
Who says?
Yeah.
I'm a girl fan. Yay! I do have girl viewers. I'm using Human Japanese by Chris's recommendation. What does Ryotaro recommend for learning Japanese? What do you recommend? How did you learn Spanish, German, and English? You just talk to people, right?
I just talk to people. I mean, Spanish. I moved to the States, right? 16. From the first day, I started taking the Spanish class
really?
in the States. So I didn't know English, but yet that taking another language wasn't that hard because I mean you start from good morning, hello, goodbye, or whatever, right? So it was just easy language. So
Ryotaro got good at languages by actually just using them out and about though, traveling.
Exactly, and also like Spanish is closer to Italian and Portuguese, whereas German closer to very close to Swedish and so just learning similar languages would it's not that hard.
I think different people have different ways of learning languages. For me, I talked to Ryotaro and Sharla, and they learn languages a lot by meeting people, talking, listening carefully.
And you don't meet people. Yeah.
I don't meet people. No, only several thousand a week. But I don't learn through meeting people, learning new words. I need to learn it from a book and then go out and practice it. I'm sort of quite a visual person. They say different people learn different ways. Some people use their listening, audio. Yeah. Some people use eyesight and visual. In my case, I'm very visual. I need to see the words, learn them, then go and use them. Whereas Ryotaro and Sharla can learn a new word on the fly just by listening and adapting.
How's your French?
Shit. I didn't learn French at school, so it never went well. Where in Japan is an absolute must visit during autumn? Says Emma.
What? I mean, because I live in Sendai, I would have to say Kurikoma, Mount Kurikoma. Mount Kurikoma is definitely the place where you would appreciate, just looking at the scenery. And also, on the Shinkansen line, I would recommend, the Hiraizumi.
Oh, Hiraizumi.
Chusonji Temple.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Yeah, Chusonji Temple in autumn is just brilliant. It's amazing.
In Iwate.
Yeah, in Iwate Prefecture.
I want to visit the locations from the movie Tokyo Godfathers, says Mike. Is there a map I can look up to show me where each of the physical locations are located?
Tokyo
It's a Satoshi Kon movie, a really good film. Came out in 2003. Kind of about these homeless guys living in Tokyo. They sort of travel around. They find a baby lying around, and they have to try and find its mother.
All right.
It's really, really moving, really great anime film. And but yeah, I don't know. They're probably somewhere online. But most of the locations seem to be around the Shinjuku skyscraper district that I recall.
Everything is around there. Lost in translation, everything.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone always gravitates towards that area.
Yeah, Shinjuku, right? Not really Tokyo or actual downtown Tokyo is on the east side. Ryogoku, the sumo wrestling ring and everything. That's kind of downtown Tokyo. But people seem to like more Shibuya, Shinjuku, that area.
I think people like the built-up side of Japan. I know I kind of do. I like the built-up areas. The trouble with the skyscraper district area, though, it hasn't got much. It's not much interesting there's not many interesting things to see at the ground level.
No,
you know?
no,
It's nice observation decks and views, but there's not many kanji. It hasn't got much neon. It's a bit bland.
Yeah. Go east.
Go east. Guys, I just wanted to ask, how are you doing? How are you both doing? And one day, I want to take my wife to romantic spots in Japan. Any recommendations? Romantic spots.
Very good question, actually. Romantic spot. I just went to Hokkaido, right? And then I went to Shiretoko
The peninsula.
and I saw like
It's got more bears per capita in Shiratoko than anywhere else on the planet.
yeah.
So take your wife there and get eaten. No, what?
No,
elaborate.
drift ice.
Oh, drift ice.
Drift ice. It was just beautiful, and the scenery that I've never seen in my life. And I just saw in Shiretoko last week, and I thought it was very romantic.
I hate you. And when I went to Hokkaido to do my series the other week, we went and got the Aurora boat. There's a drift ice boat that goes through the Sea of Okhotsk, all the drift ice, right?
Yeah.
And the photos and the videos looked amazing. And the one day we went on the ice-breaking ship, there wasn't any fucking ice. There was no ice whatsoever at all. Bollocks. And I was so pissed. That was the one thing I was really looking forward to on the trip. There was no ice.
I just thought,
and then he posts a photo like,
exactly.
"Oh, look at me, I'm on the ice. Oh,
I'm on the drift ice. Yeah.
Bastard.
It was amazing scenery, and that would be one of the most romantic spots I would recommend for you to go.
Bastard. I hate you. Me and my new boyfriend love your videos. Can you say hi to my boyfriend Soap? Hello, boyfriend Soap.
Hello, boyfriend Soap.
Why is Soap your name?
What's up? Yeah.
I hope you're clean. We've got one last question here from Salvatore on Patreon. He says, "What are each of you most excited about this year and looking forward to?" Good question. What are you looking forward to this year? What are you doing?
This year, again, like I'm going abroad for after
Japan?
3 years. No, abroad out of Japan. So,
Right.
Taiwan. I'm going to Taiwan in March, and I'm planning to go somewhere. I want to go back to Seattle and Sydney. I went to Sydney actually. I'm going to Sydney in August.
It's greedy at this point. Taiwan, Sydney, Seattle.
Yeah, those three cities
All
that
the
I'm
S's.
going this year for sure. That's something I'm really looking forward to.
As for me, I'm looking forward to. I've planned out the first few months this year a little bit. We got the cycle coming up next week, a few things in April, and then after April, I really don't have much planned. And I don't know. I'm sort of obsessing over making a short film and doing some documentaries. So I want to do more like serious stuff.
Right.
I feel like I haven't pushed myself recently. I'm just doing the same things over and over. And I need to think bigger and better. I want to spend a bit more time outside of Japan. I really want to go to Jordan, the desert of Jordan.
Okay.
Wadi Rum
Right,
desert.
nice.
I have to go there
Nice.
and climb some mountains in Switzerland. Whether I film them or not remains to be seen. But
Selmat, go there.
Zermatt,
Yeah.
just good for skiing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just doing the same YouTube videos over and over, and I need to do something a bit different because I feel like I'm not pushing myself hard enough.
We were once thinking about, like before COVID, to actually go to Taiwan sometime, right? And together and just
I'd be
do a
up for
video
that.
together. And
I'd be doing
that would definitely something that I would love to do. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Make a video.
Chris, have you gotten to complete the Daruma yet? There's a Daruma over your shoulder. And I fucked up. I did the wrong eye. You're supposed to do the left eye, right?
Yeah.
So I did the right eye by accident. So I ended up just filling both eyes in. My wish did not come true. Yeah. Bit creepy. It's still more handsome than Ryotaro. It looks a bit like you if you had facial hair, actually. It's got the same handsome,
He's Japanese.
rugged expression.
Well, he's Japanese or Chinese? Chinese.
Oh, Daruma.
Daruma is from.
It's supposed to be so you fill in the left eye and make a wish, and then when your wish comes true, you draw in the right eye.
Yep. That's
But when I was
what,
doing a live stream the other day, I fucked up. I did the right eye. So I made my wish redundant, so I just filled in the left eye as well.
Yeah, that's what they do in election. In each election, they actually paint the Daruma.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Every time, like at the left eye first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, left eye first, and then when they actually, if you win the election, then right eye next.
Yeah, there you go. Bit of Daruma. Well, thank you very much, guys, for joining us today.
Thank
on
you.
This live show. It's been a lot of fun hanging out.
Oh, definitely.
Seeing the great Ryotaro eating the world's worst Italian food in Japan.
Try Napolitan, and then just prove yourself that it's really good.
Don't do it. Don't eat this weird ketchup pasta.
No,
It's
just, like
crap.
I want your comments.
Nah.
We
don't
just-
do that.
we have to do, you have to do like a video on like a fake something, fake Italian, fake this, fake that. Just
No.
pick that.
Oh dear.
Like
That's
TikTok.
interesting. Somebody just said at 26 minutes 19 seconds on the latest Wacky Weekend video, Macy appears on the slot machine screen. Is there something Pete is not telling us? Macy's the surname of Pete.
Oh, right.
Premier 2, right? Peter Macy. Did the editor slip that in? Or is
Right.
that just on there? I don't know. I have to go and check it out now. Go and check it out though, guys, if you haven't seen it. Out now, Wacky Weekend on Abroad in Japan. Don't watch Ryotaro's Japan. Completely unnecessary. You don't need to do that.
Subscribe.
No.
Subscribe. Make sure
No,
to
don't do that.
subscribe.
Don't
And
do
unsubscribe. Unsubscribe from Japan.
Get out of my studio. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
Sunday. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you right back here to do it on Abroad in Japan soon.
And
check
see you
out
in my channel.
check out the Cycle series with Connor on the camera's locked onto your face. They're focused. No, here, yes. There you go. There you go.
All right.
Right. Bye, everyone. Have a good
Bye.
weekend.
Have a
God
good
bless.
weekend.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, now get out. Get out. Go on. Piss off.